I can hear you, Tony. Go live, go live, go live. Go live. I can hear you, Tony. Go live, go live, go live. We're live, right? Okay. Tony, there's a lot of background noise where you are. Tony, we good evening, people. This is not the best situation actually. There's a lot of background noise with Tony's. I'm not sure you can hear me. But we're live. We're here to watch the England, and I can't mute him. So okay, he left me on my own. So I'm going to do this, people. We have a simulcast with Arsenal 101, but Tony is out this evening, at least for most of the telecast. I can't control certain things in here because we connect the two streams, and somehow I don't really have control, so they have to let me in. But it's going to be interesting how this work out. They insisted that we do it this way, and Tony's out, and Apollo is going to be half an hour late. So you have me. When I reply to any comments, I'd have to reply in the chat because I can't control the comments from where I am. So that's clear. So somehow I have on a Dutch. I thought this is what England was wearing, so I had this on. That's not what the Dutch are wearing, actually. This is a Dutch color, by say, but I thought England was something like this. So if they change to white, you see me go run to change this. But England color should be similar to what I have on, actually. I try to get as close as possible because, as you can imagine, I am supporting England. Thanks for joining. As you come in, just hit the like button, wherever you are, whoever you are. We appreciate you being here. It should be WeMax. Hey, WeMax, you have too much channel. Too much channel, WeMax. Tony, there's a lot of noise. Tony, where you are, Tony? Tony, there's a lot of noise, a lot of feedback from where you are. Tony, can you hear me? I'm gonna text you. Too much feedback from where you are, Tony.
He's live. He's live.
Let me try to reach Tony. So people, let me just link up with Tony here. We're good. We're good to go. So yeah, so it should be fun. I am hoping that England takes this one, take it home, and we can play the Spaniards, even though most people expect Spain to beat England. If they do make it, whichever team these teams make to the final, they would expect for them to beat them. The starting lineups, which I can't post, people, because I don't control the stream, so I can't post the starting lineup. It's for England, it's the same team that played the last game. It's the same formation with Gui replacing Konsa. So just imagine what that team is, which is Kane up top. Well, the team is posted. This is the Dutch team. Tony's posting. So Gakpo, Depay, and Marlon comes in to the team. He didn't start the last one, I think. Bergwijn did. Similar midfield. And then you see the back four. A good defensive four. Frimpong, again, is on the bench. Frimpong is on the bench. Yeah, WeMax IT Football, IMAX IT Football, Nigeria IT Football. You have a lot of channels, WeMax, IMAX, ItMax, all sort of Max. Well, I appreciate you being here, actually. You and about 6 more people. I appreciate you being here. I'm sure the numbers will go up as we progress through, but I appreciate the support, WeMax. Or should I say IMAX? Yesterday, I'm sure you're going to gloat subsequent to all of this to say, look, KRANKY, I told you Spain was going to win. I told you France was going to win. Spain was the easy pick. I picked France because I like upsets. But Spain was the easy pick. They've been the best team in the tournament. They've won all their games. So that's not surprising. And people, I can't move anything here. So this thing on here will stay in front of me for the whole program until Tony moves it. I'm not sure Tony puts it up. Why didn't put up the England team also? I don't control how this works, actually. I have no control here. Should be interesting how this works this evening. Until Apollo gets here. Apollo should be here, I think, in another half an hour. But this is the Dutch team. And Tony put this up and disappear. Hey, Tony, we need for you to change this. Let me try to link him otherwise. To take the team. Let me try to reach him. Take the team off the stream. So yeah, like I said before, this is the Dutch team. The England team hasn't changed except for replacing Konza, who I thought played brilliantly the last game. Frankly, I thought Konza played really, really well. Well, Max, I'm not making excuses. It's a fact. I said it on the program. I'm picking the upset. But Spain's been the best team in the tournament by a good distance, actually. Even when Gross knocked out Pedri, didn't change them. They just brought in Almo and kept on going, right? You're going for the Netherlands. Wow. I'm going for England, obviously. I'm not going for the Netherlands. Why are you picking the Netherlands, Max? Let me hear it. Why are you picking the Netherlands? What's the rationale? I'm not giving an excuse. I am just saying I expect England to win today. They have played poorly all tournament. They have a lot of good players in the team. Think about England's team, people. Except Harry Kane, who was the top goal scorer in the Bundesliga. I think he broke, what's his name record? The Polish striker record. He broke his record. And yeah, he's playing like a lamppost, frankly. You can't run, can't go to the channel, can't go behind. So yeah. Yeah, England hasn't necessarily been in tons of semifinals. I like these stats, but the stats have qualification to them. Bless up, Gary. Thanks for joining. Gary, hope you're feeling better. People, as you come and hit the like button, there's only 6 of you. Hit the like button, people. Your finger is not, as I always say, something's wrong with your finger. Players are walking out onto the field. They're at the Dortmund Stadium in Germany. Should be a good game. Should be a good game. I'm looking forward to it. I see the great Van Dijk. We got to start calling Van Dijk the great now, because he has been a great player, one of the better center halves in the history of football, actually. Sometimes when you're in a current period, you don't get the respect you deserve, or the accolades you deserve. People should have waited until you're retired and then they talk about you like you're the next coming off, you know what. But while you were playing, they give you some kudos, but it's not the same level. Oh, they're playing better than England. That's what you're saying, Max. Well, they are, but it also depends on your opponent, right? So England has the ability to play with any team, I think. So I think England will do well. I think England will do well. So it should be a good game. Should be a good game. I'm looking forward to the game. Looking forward to the game. I'll say, yeah, so Tony's putting these things up. Drew Ross likes share. Yeah, Drew Ross, you have to keep reminding people. At least Drew Ross is always on time, in place, making sure he reminds the people in the chat to subscribe and to hit the like button. Bless up, Shushan. Thanks for being here. Yeah, so Gary, do you think Kane should be playing? Like, I understand the concept. He's a captain. He's been prolific for England. He hasn't really been the best player in any tournament for England. Even when he won the Golden Boot in 2018, I thought he was so-so. In fact, he didn't pass that ball to Sterling against Croatia. That's another story. And he kicked that ball to Tottenham from where they play, Qatar, a penalty against France. So I think Ollie Watkins in the first 60 minutes would stretch that defense. And if you need somebody at back end, it's Ivan Toney. Kane has been poor. I think Kane has gotten, maybe not from the English press, but people are judging the team and their performance and their grades. He really gets a 5. He gets below a 5. Toki, you're a poor believer, Toki. You're wrong. England's going to win today. The Dutch team is not that great, They got some good players, but I think they're an overrated team. I think they're an overrated team. So I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But I don't think they're where they are in the tournament. I think that doesn't reflect their ability. I don't think, actually. I mean, you have Depay and Burgos, and I mean, come on, people. These are not great players. They're good players, not great players. So I see Kane. They're shaking hands, going through the team. England shaking the hands of the Dutch players. We are getting close. It's 2:58 in Eastern Standard Time. It's 7:58 in London. It's 1:58 in Chicago. It's 1:58 in Jamaica. Should be a good game. Looking forward to it. Game starts in 2 minutes. WeMax says England definition of being overrated. So, is that correct? No, because Harry Kane is the top goal scorer in the Bundesliga. Bellingham was Player of the Year in La Liga. Foden was Player of the Year in the UK, in the EPL. Saka has been prolific and has one of the best goal contributions in football. Rice has been very, very good for Arsenal and for England. Why are you guys saying they're overrated? That's the front. If you look at the front four, it's a very good front four. Some of the best players. So I'm not sure they have played poorly, but the players' pedigree cannot be questioned. They have proven it. Bellingham is proving it. Proved it at Dortmund, proved it at Real Madrid. Kane proved it in England, proved it in Germany. Foden proved it at Man City. Hasn't really proved it for England, to be honest. Saka has been good. Now, if you want to talk about the rest of the team, Kyle Walker has been brilliant, but he's been poor in this tournament. Trippier's not a left back. They probably should play Shaw until they run out of gas. Goey has been brilliant. John Stones has been brilliant for Man City, not the best defender. And Pickford is a good goalkeeper. They're not overrated. So this misconception that because other players set them up. Nobody set Harry Kane up, WeMax. He's been busting the John in England at Tottenham and for England and for Bayern. They have to play with other players. Nobody set Bellingham up. Bellingham has been brilliant since Bellingham is what, 20, 21? He's been brilliant from day one. I disagree with you guys. I'm sorry. Bless up, Travis. Thanks for joining. I'm going to put on my glasses, people. I don't really need them, but I want them because I'm looking for every minute detail. So when I'm arguing with WeMax, I know exactly every pinpoint I've missed, formation, style, if the ball went outside the touchline. So let me put them on. Well, we'll see what happens. I'm picking England to win. Drop in the chat, people, even though I can't respond to you by putting you on the screen, but I will click on it. Drop in the chat your perspective on who's going to win and the score. Let me know. See, I put on this big, ugly glasses. They're supposed to be dark glasses, but only when you're outside. Game is off. I'm watching on two screens. One is streamed and one is live. So I can get replays or live plays as replays. Foul against Kyle Walker. Harry Kane turned the ball over again as usual. Drew Ross says 1-1 penalties. Gary said Bellingham hasn't shown up since the first 30 minutes of the first match. He did score against Slovakia. Gary has the English hat on, say England 3-1. Trevor says England to win. See, we have some. See, WeMax is not only myself think that England's going to win. There are other people who believe England will come good. I think England shouldn't have played Foden. They should have played Saka. They probably should have played 4-3-3 and played Saka up top because he's too deep now. They should have put Gordon on the left or Palmer and play Saka on the right. That's what they should have done and put Foden on the bench. But Gareth Southgate is who he is. Drew Ross said one of WeMax, most people picking England. Boy, if Dutch ever win, we'll never hear the rest of it from WeMax. Never. Never hear. He will never stop talking about this. You remind me every other day that, see, I told you, Crank, I know more football than you do. By the way, people, for those of you who follow Jamaica football, the ex-Jamaica coach is now the coach of Ireland. I will have a lot of discussion about that tomorrow when I go on my channel. As you know, I'm from 6 to 8. I'll be on tomorrow. England with the ball going forward. Mainu to... What is Bellingham doing? That was an easy pass. And he just make the pass, Bellingham. I have no idea what you're doing. England with the ball in their own half, playing around. So I will talk a lot about the coach tomorrow and my perspective as to why he decided to to divorce Jamaica and marry Ireland. Maybe he's not marrying them. Maybe it's a shack-up thing because he only spent 2 years. Maybe he didn't marry Jamaica. Maybe he is a shack-up thing. He just went to marry Ireland. Who knows? But that should be a good discussion tomorrow. So my stream is on tomorrow from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 5 Jamaica time, which is about 11 English time. I'll be talking about some athletics, but I'll also talk about the football, Jamaica football, and the coach, and also recap both the Euro semifinal and the Copa semifinal. And if you weren't here yesterday, we will be streaming myself and Tony tonight. Well, tonight, both England time and early morning England time, tonight Jamaica time, US time, Eastern Standard Time, the game between Colombia and Uruguay, which should be a banger. Should be the best game of the tournament. Max at Tokyo should join the team of winners. Yes, Max, I think you have it mixed up. You should join the team of winners. Well, you did win yesterday, so I guess you can say that. Oh, that was close. England is pressing people. They haven't really pressed this tournament. The Dutch have done a brilliant job of breaking out the press. Brilliant job of breaking the press. Now England is scrambling back. They're trying to get the ball through to Malin, and he miscontrolled it. The pass was there. They took too long to get the ball to him. But really well playing out from the back by the Dutch, actually. Xavi take too long to play that pass to Malin, whatever you call him. Yeah, he had to make a one-time pass. He took one touch too many. That's important in football, people. Making the right pass at the right time with the right pace is an imperative. You delay too long, and professional players will fill up the gap. Harry Kane with the ball, going to shoot. Play the ball out to Saka. Saka looking to cross. Saka cross to the far post. Too flat and too slow. We are 4 minutes in. England 0, the Dutch 0. Max are pressing the worst thing for England. No, I think they got to mix up their coverage. They have to mix up their coverage. They can't just play straight deep block or mid block, I should say. They don't really play deep block. And why? I don't know why they play Trippier. Trippier is useless offensively. I would play Shaw for 60 minutes if he can't keep going, and then they probably wouldn't do it the other way around, which is play Trippier for 60 and then put Shaw in. But I would do it the other way around, actually. I just don't think they get anything on Trippier offensively. Last time Shaw played in Euro, didn't he score against Italy at Wembley, I think? I don't see Trippier with any offensive skills apart from taking free kicks. Yeah, but England is way up the field, actually. They are pressing the Dutch. They must have seen something. But the Dutch are... Van Dijk is press resistant, actually. You can't press Van Dijk. That's one playing football who really doesn't get pressed that much. If you notice, he's press resistant. Because he can go long, he can go short. He's very versatile in this game. We have 20 people on the chat. We have 17 likes. Those numbers don't work, people. Saka dispossess. Gakpo. Play the ball to Kane. Kane fouls Saka. Looking for a pass. Can't find a pass. England with the ball in the middle of the Dutch half. Trying to do some build-up play. Now, France was just poor this tournament. France are like England. They were just poor this tournament. Really, really poor. I mean, Mbappe looked like a fraud. Mbappe didn't turn up. I know he broke his nose, but he didn't turn up for the tournament. All their forward line didn't turn up. Dembele don't make poor decisions continuously, even though he's a brilliant dribbler. France just wasn't at the races. See how easy the Van Dijk just find a good pass? They're trying to go over the top. Rice got dispossessed. Oh, goal. What a goal by goal, Dutch. Rice got dispossessed and the kid put it in the corner. Brilliant goal. Bad play by Rice. Can't get dispossessed there. Miscontrol. Xavi took the ball and he scored a screamer. Pickford had no chance. A brilliant goal. Brilliant goal. Really bad play by Rice to get dispossessed there. But it's a brilliant goal. You can't take nothing away from the goal. Can't take nothing from the goal. Yeah, he got pushed of the ball. He slipped. But as a defender, you have to attack the ball with the ball. You can't back off. Yeah, Rice fell. And then you have Walker. Instead of attacking the man with the ball, he's stopping and turning. Attack the ball. It's a brilliant strike. Pickford didn't have a chance. See Walker stop, you got to go towards him. Force him to go to the right where you have some help. Brilliant goal. One love to the Dutch. But England's going to come back. We're not worried. The field seems to be pretty wet too, people. They water these fields a lot. Billingham with the ball at the end of the box, trying to beat a man. The Dutch have all the entire team in the box, basically. 8 minutes in, the Dutch 1, England 0. Hey, we max. The game is 120 minutes. Not even 90 anymore in this tournament. 120. That should be a yellow card, referee. The man has the ball on his head and man bucked him. That's a yellow card. If he had the ball on his foot and you kicked him, that'd be a yellow card. That has to be a yellow card. That's ridiculous. That has to be a yellow card. Billingham is keeping the ball up on his head. You can't get the ball. You can't buck the man to get the ball. Yeah, the pitch is very slick, and I guess Rice doesn't have on the right boots because he fell. Well, I don't say he fell. He got pushed off the ball, but I think he slipped, and his slip resulted in a goal. England need width, and they need better. I hope Foden comes good today, but he shouldn't have started this game. He should not have started this game. Sorry. Not the way he has played in the tournament. England has played, what, 5 games? He hasn't had a good game yet. Neither he or Kane. So I hope they come good today. Billingham look like he got a sore head. So the Dutch play, but the ref has to give him a yellow card for that. I don't think the ref is thinking the right way. Well, they may score again rematch, but if they score 2, England scoring 3. That's all I gotta say. England need to have Palmer or Gordon on the other side of the field, not Foden. But Foden may prove me wrong today. But he won't be proving me wrong. He'll just produce for once in this whole tournament. He's done nothing. As the EPL Player of the Year, we haven't seen nothing in that. A brilliant move by Saka. That's a foul, referee, on Saka. Saka is England's best player, by the way. It's very clear. Yadi, you know I have it on? It's very comfortable. I have like 10 glasses, you know. This one is it's light and comfortable. That's why I wear it. It's not for the looks. I'm telling you that one right now. Ugly looking glasses, but I'm focused on comfort, not style. So that's why I'm wearing this one. There's no tape on it. It says, hey, look on this thing. I big time, I Gucci glasses. I know you talk about, say, your grandmother glasses. I Gucci. See it? Don't put that screen so you can see it. I Gucci glasses. I know fake Gucci either, real Gucci. You talk about your grandmother glasses or your grandfather and the 84 glasses. See it there? Contemporary Gucci glasses. You don't know it's a standing and style comeback. I can't respond to your I cannot click on your comments, active people. I don't control the stream. I'm waiting for Apollo to get here to do so. And he won't be here until maybe in the first half. We have a merged stream, and I don't control the stream. Yeah, when I talk about some glasses, look like 1984 tape-up glasses. Oh, when you play ball, it broke up, but I call it Gucci glasses them myself. So talk to Gucci. If you don't like them, talk to Gucci. Talk to me. Yeah. Well, human beings only have so much creativity, Yardy, right? We repeat stuff. You see gold mode pants, then become barefoot pants, then we come back to gold mode pants. Same thing next year. What was yesterday becomes tomorrow and come yesterday again. Come, Harry Kane, take a shot. Good shot by Kane. Good save by the keeper. Finally, Harry Kane takes a shot from about 40 yards out, or maybe 35 yards out. It's a good shot, but easy save by the keeper. It's not military glasses, no. 13 minutes in, almost. Game is the Dutch 1, the English 0. Semi-final off. 2024 Euro. And Harry Kane needs to score today, so does Foden. England better score soon. Can't wait for no late or heroics in this game. Harry Kane with the ball. Need to go with the Saka. All right, Saka. Go far corner, no Saka. Harry Kane over the bar. Got to be penalty, referee. Harry Kane, that has to be a penalty. He shot and he got clapped by the Dutch. That has to be a penalty, referee. Let me see something what happened again. He got totally like a kick. Yep, that's got to be a penalty. Yep, that has to be a penalty. Dumfries came in, put his foot in Harry Kane hinge. That has to be a penalty. If the ref doesn't give it, VAR will give it. And Harry Kane loves to dive, so he's rolling around. Saka was looking to shoot, couldn't find any gap. I don't see a penalty though. Why is VAR involved in this? That has to be a penalty, referee. I don't care if he shot before. You can't hit the man after he kicked the ball. I don't understand why he's not getting a penalty. He kicked the ball, then he stepped in his. No, it has to be a penalty. Has to be a penalty. If I was Harry Kane, I'm not getting up. I'm lying down there and rolling until VAR gets involved. VAR has to call a penalty there. That's not even debatable. It's not 50-50 down. You can't block the man. If you kick the ball in the middle of the field like that and somebody block you, it's a foul, right? If it's a foul in the box, it's a penalty. It's not debatable. Saka didn't handle no ball. Where did Saka handle the ball? He's going to the monitor. It's a penalty. Come on, people. You guys know better than that in football. It's a penalty. He's going to the monitor. It's a penalty. It's clear as day. It's not close. It's simple. Why is my screen just died a while ago? Well, luckily I have more than one screen. I don't know what happened, but my Fox screen died. Oh, that's queer. I have to go to another screen, which is slower than the one that I have here. Why KRANKY? Oh, me no know. What's UASI? Yadi. Come, ref. Take 2 minutes, ref. Ref, you just missed the card, referee. Not take too long on the monitor. Don't do like Ecuador against Jamaica. Yeah, it's a clear penalty. Put your hand, do your wild up and point to the spot. Yeah, clear penalty. People, if you want some football education, I'm right here to give it to you. Who am I talking to? IMAX. Hey, IMAX. Hey, WeMax. Hey, WeMax. Mr. Harry Kane put this in the net now. No, it's a penalty. There's no foul. It was clear play. Cling at the ball, play to Saka. Saka looking for a pass. Looking to shoot. Came inside. Shot, he got blocked. Kane shot. Dumfries fouled him. Penalty. It's a clear as day. And yellow card to Dumfries too. It's a clear penalty, people. His foot was high. How the ref missed that is beyond me. Like, that's poor. That's why VAR is important, people. How a referee missed that is beyond me. How the linesman missed that is beyond me. Why do we have to go to VAR? That's how VAR gets blamed, The linesman, you shouldn't have to go to VAR when the linesman should cross the line and you have the referee there. They shouldn't miss that. They should not miss that. That's poor. Let's show Harry Kane doesn't kick this back to Tottenham like he did for when France played against England in the quarterfinals of the World Cup, and he kicked the ball back to Tottenham from Qatar. Let's hope he goes. He's going to go right corner in the corner. One Harry Kane, go right corner. Don't go left, go right. He's breathing hard. Goal! That one's for Max. 1-1. As I say, Max, England is going to score goals today because the Dutch are vulnerable. They give up goals. They're the ones who score a lot of goals, but they give up goals in this tournament. The keeper dived right, though. It wasn't the best penalty, but he kicked it hard on the ground. Hard to save. If you kick it on the ground, people are in the corner. Keeper has to get down. Hard to save. Yeah, Chorus, you've chosen the right side. England will win, as we have both said. That's a good penalty. That keeper dived the right side, made the right decision, but Harry Kane didn't do like he did in Qatar. He made it count. And he's now one of the leading goal scorers in the tournament. He has 3 goals, and he's played crap, to be honest. He's been awful, and he's probably going to win the Golden Boot. We got a penalty. We earned it. Nobody give us nothing. We earned it. The referee missed it. We earned it. Nobody not giving nothing. We take it. I don't say Jamaica. We take it. England's going to win this game. It's clear. That's going to be the best game of the tournament. They're playing well so far, by the way, people. Mainu in the middle with Bellingham looking good. And of course, Saka always plays well most of the time. No, the Golden Boot is goals now, Max. When I know assist business, when I goal business. Since when Golden Boot becomes goal contributions. So we're in the 20th minute of the game, 19, 29, 30, and the game is tied at 1. Yeah, Max. You're the one talking. I remind you, it was 120 minutes in this tournament, not even 90, because everybody seems to go into extra time and go to penalties. So it's 120 minutes in this tournament, maybe even more than that if you have extra time and injury time. So, yeah, we have a lot of time to go. It's a decent game so far. It's not a terrible game. It's watchable. I think England's going to win this game easily, actually. I think England's going to win it easily. I think Saka, Foden, and Bellingham will have a field day. Come Rice, don't slip again, you know. Your slip caused the first goal. Don't slip again. Even though it was a brilliant goal. We need to find Saka as much as possible in this game. Stop playing on the left. Nothing happened over there. We get nothing to the left side of the field. Move the ball to the right. Rice with the ball, coming forward to Stone. Stone should just go to Walker. He's going back to Gui. Not the right play. The ball needs to go to Saka. There's no hype, Max. There's no hype. I didn't know Alma has 3 goals. Oh, they gave him the one the other day, even though I think Kunde scored it. But yeah. Cross by Kane to Walker control. Come Saka move. Poor Walker. What kind of pass was that? That's a horrible pass. Walker's offense is awful. In fact, I wouldn't even call it offense. He has simple passes sometimes. He just this ball a while ago. He just passed the ball to nobody. Except to Gakpo, I think he passed it to. That was an easy play. If you're just joining, Netherlands won, England won. We're in the 22nd minute of the game. Trippier the ball to Bellingham. Bellingham turn looking for pass. Go wide to Saka. Oh, trying to get Saka in behind. That didn't work. Almost worked, actually. I like how Manu like to go forward. Oh, just Foden. That's a goal, referee. That has to be a goal. It crossed the line. Where is he's saying no goal. I need to see that again. It looked like it crossed the line to me. Foden had the ball. Manu drove, played the ball into Foden, got by his man. Ball got by the keeper, not enough pace on it. But the referee said no goal. I want to see that again. I mean, it looked like it crossed the line. It may not have crossed it. I guess the buzzer didn't go off. Let's say the technology didn't mess up like it did in the Premier League once. Brilliant ball by Saka over to Trippier. Trippier has time. Why are you crossing the ball to Trippier? What kind of cross is that? People have the ball a bit easy crossing, just making poor decisions. I need to see that ball again. I thought the ball crossed the line. Bless up Langsley. Thanks for joining. I think the ball crossed it. I got to see this again. Show us a replay, please. We have not seen a replay yet. Okay, Apollo, I'll see that. I need to see that replay. Hey, Remax is still feeling confident? England dominating the game, you know. I thought that ball crossed the line. See, Foden had a right foot to score that. He has no right foot. I know there's technology on the goal line, but sometimes that technology fails people. It fails. I've seen it fail in the Premier League already. Manu is such a good footballer. Manu has a play on their hands, people. I'm telling you. Really good footballer. The kid is just so calm and confident. And he's not the quickest, but he takes the ball in deep into the defense a lot of time. He can drop his shoulder as a midfielder, which I love, and go by people. You know the Dutch we're playing backs on forward, VMAX. They're chasing us, and we're just playing the ball around them. Saka with the ball. Going deep, looking to beat 3 or 4. Plays the ball into Kane. Kane slips. Kane running like a tractor trailer versus a deer. That foul wasn't called for Kane. Foden wins the ball. He got fouled, referee. He got fouled. Referee, you're a joke. You're surely a joke. He got fouled. What do you mean no? Not because he didn't fall, he didn't get fouled? That's a joke. I don't like this referee. Didn't give the penalty. Didn't look if it was a goal and stop the play. I got to see that goal attempt again. And a while ago, Foden got fouled. He didn't call it. He was almost through on goal. Me I say this now. Ireland not good. Me I say that people. Ireland they're not good. They're not the best team. Trust me. They can barely get out their own half. England should win this game easily. Bar the referee. I don't understand what that ball on Foden wasn't a foul a while ago. So let's see this play again. No, I didn't score. It was on the line. No goal. My bad. No goal. Ball's in the middle of the line. See, Foden had a right foot. It would be a goal. I like how the England team move in unison when they're playing, when they're setting up defensively. Shows a well-coached team. Remax, I will not be crying this game. I'm very confident. We're just staying deep until we win the ball and we can counter. I think we should start looking to pressure the ball at some point because they're not going anywhere. They don't know what they're doing. England wins the ball now. Bellingham with the ball. Come to Saka. Saka with the ball wide. He has one-on-one Ake. Now, Ake always having give him a difficult time. Come on, Saka. Show you sing you beat Ake. Good ball into Mainu. Bad control. Back to Mainu. Turn. Should go to Foden going deep. Poor. Bellingham, you got to know where you are, Bellingham. You got to know where you are. Poor play in Bellingham's part. You have to know where you are. That's poor. Your awareness there was poor. That's a brilliant stop by Dumfries on the line, you know. Brilliant stop. Wow. Brilliant stop. Dutch coming forward. Corner to the Dutch. And we're losing the ball on the left side of the field. The left side of the field is not a good side for England. Rice playing over there with Trippier and whatever. That's where we're having problems. It's not Gui. It's my left side. Trippier, Rice, sometimes Foden. That side of the field is not doing well. We're in the 29th minute. Game tied at 1. England has to watch Van Dijk. Somebody bigger to mark Van Dijk. They're going to try to create room for him. He's pretty good in the air. Wow. Brilliant header by Dumfries. Hit the bar. Yeah, that was poor by England. Nobody was close to him. I think Bellingham was close to him, but he wasn't close enough. I think Pickford would have saved it anyway. England with the ball just outside their half. Mainu coming forward. Always looking to penetrate. To Walker. Walker now. To Saka. Saka being double teamed. Goes back inside to Walker. Walker looking for a pass. Goes to Mainu. England has to recycle the ball and start again. See, people, this is a possession football. I keep preaching. See, you have the ball. When you have the ball, you don't get tired. The other team have to be chasing you. You can get them out of position when you recycle the ball. That's what Jamaica needs to do. Who's English bias, Remax? My English bias or just English bias in general? England's a better team than the Dutch. So this game is showing it. They're not even close. They're just playing the ball around them like they're not playing. Good try by Harry Kane, trying to find good fight by Mainu right there, going to Saka. 2 people on Saka at a time, you know. Saka go to far post. Finds Trippier. Trippier goes back to Rice. Rice trying to find Foden. Go over the top to Saka. Saka gets double teamed every single play. They're not going one person to Saka. All right, Foden. Now you got a shot, Foden. Oh, brilliant shot by Foden off the upright. That's what he does for Man City. Wow. That's a brilliant shot. That's almost like, what's his name, Yamal's goal yesterday. That almost was in the pocket. That's a brilliant shot. He's getting enough room against the Dutch. The Dutch not ready. Remax. Even if England loses game, it's not even close. England dominating. Dumfries went off the line. Foden hitting the upright. Gear of Spain, we're coming. Does England have more than 11 men on the field? It looks like it. Because I'm not seeing it. I see a lot of orange here, but they're not in position. They're just chasing. Come on, England, make your advantage count. Put the ball in the net. This has been England's best game of the tournament so far. Or I should probably say easiest game. Mainu with the ball coming forward. Kane, move, Kane. Find Saka wide. What are you doing, Mainu? What the heck was that? You have Saka and Walk on the right hand side. And you make that pass because Kane is taking up space. He doesn't know where he's supposed to be. That is such an awful. Look at that play. Mainu has Saka real wide. He has Saka beside him. He has Walker wide, and he tries to go back to the left where it makes no sense. The kid has a football brain, but that was a no-brainer a while ago, actually. I have no idea what he was doing. England is not taking care of their advantage. What are you talking about, Max? The game is not close. England's been dominating. Hey, Apollo.
Hey, what's going on, bro? I'm just trying to get some coverage of the game, and I'll be with you in a second.
Okay. England's been dominating the game. It's not even close. A while ago, I had no idea what Mainu was doing. The Dutch score a brilliant goal. That's all they've done. They have not looked threatening other than that. I mean, the header from Dumfries, yeah, but that's a set piece. England has hit the upright. They've taken the ball off the line. They have scored penalty, which is a clear penalty. Why is OMG a new acronym for something else apart from oh my God? That a new acronym, Max? The Dutch are barely touching the ball. They scored a goal. That's what the Dutch did, but that's been it. I see seared off in the stand. Who's that behind him? I don't know. I don't recognize that person. I think it's what's his name? Kluivert, actually. If I'm not mistaken. All the Dutch dignitaries are out today to watch their team lose. It's kind of tough. Dr. Dancy, are we watching the same game? What are we talking about? So, people, if you don't think that England is dominating the game, let me know. If you think I'm exaggerating here, because I get these comments which suggest that that KRANKY are biased, I think England is dominating the game. You know what? I'm going to look at I hate SoFA score, but I'm going to look it up with possession stats. I don't see the Dutch in the game. All I see them do is chasing England. That's all I've seen them doing, running around like they're the headless chickens. Yeah, Depay didn't want any more of it, so he retired from the game. No, I don't blame him. Who wants to be out there just running around and can't touch the ball? The stats are lying, Dr. Don. So, Dr. Don, does the stats reflect what your eyes are telling you? Because there's stats and there's optics. The Dutch started off well. They haven't done anything since. I don't know why England playing the ball on the left side of the field because we're not doing anything over there. No, they're not playing. Max, let me tell you something about football, Max, which you should know. People play counter when they can't match you. That's what they do. When they can't match you, they play counter because they have no choice but to play counter. This misconception that people play counter because it's a strategy. No, the counter strategy comes from, I can't match you, so I got to do something to try to win the game. That's why I do counter. Billingham, pass the ball to the man wide, Billingham. Jesus. You're playing with the ball for no reason. Pass the ball. Nobody needs you to be dribbling. You're not going anywhere. Donald, I'm not hyped. I'm not hyped at all. I'm like this sometimes, Donald. I'm not hyped. Trust me, I'm like this sometimes. So now the Dutch have their counter. Stop the ball. Foul him. People foul him. Jeez. Rice with the ball going forward. Come on, Rice. Let's do something with it. And we don't have a lunch, Donald, to just tell you, I had a just salad sandwich with broccoli and corn in a wrap. With what else? I can't remember what else was in there.
Yeah, for me it was avocado, toto bread, bulla cake.
Bulla cake. People still eat bulla?
Yeah.
I didn't know bulla still existed. I had bulla when I was going to primary school, but that's it.
Yeah, it's still with us some avocado and maybe a little bit of cheese in there.
Cheese would be good with bulla.
Right, guys.
Bless up, Troy. Hey, Troy. How things going, Troy?
So Bertram, I had to attend a class, and so while I had the class going, I had my phone in the background, but I didn't see what was going on. Initially, I saw the replay of the goals. Can you tell me about the Kane penalty? Was it a penalty? Was it not a penalty?
A blind man should have seen a penalty, but the referee didn't. So he went to the monitor. Kane, ball came over. Saka tried to take a shot, got blocked. Kane shot. As he shot, Dumfries put his studs into his instep. Mm-hmm. Kane fell, writhing in pain, and referee didn't call anything, says play on. VAR called him to the monitor, went to the monitor, gave a Stonewall penalty, and gave Dumfries a yellow card.
Right, okay, and it was a fair call, yeah?
Yeah, clear penalty. Okay. Their goal was a Rice misstep. He slipped on a control. Xavi took it from him and scored a screamer. Pickford had no chance.
So what I did notice is Bellingham isn't really impressing in tight spaces. I thought
he's trying to do too much.
Was exceptional.
He's taking too much touches. Not needed. Taking too much touches.
Walker here. Walker finally starting to get up the field and help. Oh, good effort from Foden. Good effort.
Yeah, what's happening is that Saka and Foden are rotate. They're rotating quite a bit actually sometimes. So you see they rotate now, they're going back to their position. But Saka is playing pretty deep actually, almost like in a back four sometimes, but he's finding his way up the field. So defensively, he's almost in a back four or back five. Offensively, he's playing wide. He's playing even more than a wing back. He's going real deep actually. He's young too. He's a baby. He's got the energy, I guess, even though he's played a lot of football.
I hear you, man. I hear you.
A lot of football. Too much football, actually. Probably should get a month off before the season starts.
Enough people in the chat, man. Troy, Malcolm, We Max It Football, Mr. Don, Cam, Gary.
WeMax is IMAX, by the way. WeMax was IMAX yesterday. He has multiple number channels.
So he's trying to lick us like that. He's trying to lick us like that.
And he's, he picked the winner yesterday, so he can't stop telling me that Netherlands going to win today. They're not winning today. England's a better team.
I wonder, guys, what is your thoughts for today? What is your prediction for today's game? Where's your mind at? Where's your heart at? I tell you what, though, I've been impressed with Kobbie Mainoo.
Kobbie Mainoo has been brilliant. I'm telling you, Apollo, the kid's a player.
Yeah.
Kid's a player, Apollo. Kid's a player. I don't know where Manu found him. You know, it's that desperation why they played him, right? It's amazing how that works for some teams. They ran out of midfield players. They put him in the starting team. You can't get him out. He's been very, very good.
That's the game, though, isn't it? Put them in, let them sink or swim.
Yeah.
See what happened. England piling on the pressure here now.
They got to be careful about the counter, though. Because they're putting a lot of men upfield. You get comfortable when you have possession, you're going all the way upfield, and all of a sudden you lose the ball, and then, like they just did, it becomes more challenging.
I made a comment yesterday, and the comment was, I've noticed one thing about France and England, that as the tournament went on, they started to improve. Now, whether that improvement was to the level we expect, which is exceptional, is another discussion.
So here's my view on that. They're playing to level up. They're playing to level up the competition.
Yeah, I think so.
Right? As you go to the tournament, you find better teams. You improve your level because you have to match them. I think that's how I see it.
Because what I said yesterday was England and France in this situation have not played a team of this kind of quality so far in the tournament.
Yeah.
So it's requiring another level from them. That's a fair point.
And Spain was a better team yesterday, but didn't like they dominated France. They didn't dominate France. The game was boring anyway, but
they walked it. That was
I mean they scored and then they played more reserve, right? But I think people like Mbappe just embarrassed themselves yesterday, frankly.
I mean, it looks like, look at the touches England are taking. They're playing some fantastic football. Where was this 2-3 weeks ago? That's what I'm saying.
Danny, it's the competition. You have to get the ball to Saka. Come on, Saka. Go down the wing and draw him. Yep. Then he can go inside.
Drew Ross says Man United always find gems. That's what they do. Yeah, he says
they also find some bust too. That's what they do.
Yeah, well, look at Greenwood now. Look at Greenwood.
Yeah, Greenwood is quality. Greenwood is quality. Do you think he'll ever play for England again?
No, never. Okay. They won't touch him. Yeah,
we don't mind actually. We don't mind.
We talked about how some NBA players like John Morant will do foolishness and still get paid millions and still play. That's because he's an exceptional talent. But when you're a degger player and you're trying to make your way up to
but Greenwood is a big time talent.
Yeah, a talent, but
it's the nature of what he did, though. It's what he did, supposedly did, because he wasn't found guilty. It's amazing when we don't get found guilty. Like Trump found guilty, and Trump is a criminal, and yet people are voting for him to be president, and yet you're supposed to did something. The court didn't find you guilty, just like OJ, but public opinion say you're guilty. So that's it. They determine your fate.
Look at this work here on the side. I tell you, in the first 2 games, a lot of people were saying, "Get rid of Trent. We don't know what he's doing. He's a waste. We're wasting that position." And I think I shared some stats with you and Tony and everything. He's been our most creative player.
Trent is a very good creative player and best passer of the ball, but he can't defend to save himself.
And which is why you play him in that. Remember, I said to you and Tony, a 3-4-3 works perfectly for him. You play him in the midfield. It's like Maitland-Niles, yeah? We play Maitland-Niles at right back. But when he was in a 4-man midfield in Arteta's first 6 months, he was dominating.
Yeah.
He was dominating. Some players like that are not great defenders, and that's nothing against Maitland-Niles. I think Maitland-Niles is a solid defender. But when they're in the midfield, they make a complete difference. And someone like Trent,
we need a left foot on the left side. Trippier's not it. Look at that ball a while ago. He passed to the keeper. He doesn't have a left foot. You need a left foot over there to cross those balls. That left side is open this game, actually.
Kane's legs have gone, man. Yeah, Emerson says, "KRANKY, remember he played for Man United against Arsenal in preseason last year and marked Rice out of the game."
Oh, that's right. He played a brilliant game in preseason last year. He was brilliant last year in that game. Yeah. Right? I was in the US. He was brilliant. Yeah. I think he got injured after that, didn't he? Or something like that. Yeah. The Dutch are now coming forward. England probably first time defending in a long while. People were at the 45th minute, 3 minutes to halftime, or 2 minutes and 40-second. Game tied at 1. England so far looking like the better team.
Mr. Don says England is dominating, and so bless up yourself. Eagle Republic, big up KRANKY. And Cam says Rice has immense long ball in his locker.
I don't agree with Cam. Rice now got no long ball. Rice now have no long ball.
Sorry, encourage him to use it more.
You talk patois. Rice now have no long ball. Me never see it. Partey has a long ball. Van Dijk has
got long ball, short ball, medium ball.
Yeah, Partey got long ball. 40 yards on a dime. Yeah, I don't see. Calvin Phillips have long ball. Arteta has, my center half, how long has long ball? I don't see Rice has long ball. That was a brilliant goal last kid scored, though.
Yeah,
Pickford had no chance. That's from outside the box. Pickford had no chance. Dutch are slowing the game down. He's trying to catch their wind, I guess.
Yeah. Cam says Dutch are all over the place defensively. England need to take advantage here. Netherlands are so mediocre. What happened to their football? Well, what happened is, I would say 5-10 years ago, every team in Europe used to wait till their players hit their peak and then they would buy them. Now, and they've always been famous for the academy, right?
Yeah.
Now, they're going for these Ajax players when they're 19, 20, 18. So they're not staying there long enough to develop. I mean, look at Urian Timber had just turned 21. He played the last season when he was 20, turned 21, and he went to Arsenal. and then he's sat out for the whole year. He's 22 now. It's strange. We're talking about Yuri and Timber. He's 22 years old.
Yeah,
It's incredible. But
he
they're
seem
getting
older
them
though.
young, huh?
He seem older.
Yeah. But they're getting them when they're young. So what that means is they're not having the time to develop for their clubs. And now they're buying from clubs like Feyenoord. It's not just Ajax. It ain't about Ajax Academy anymore. There's about 3 or 4 clubs, including where Gakpo was with PSV, right? They're buying from multiple clubs now, and they're buying them young.
Yeah.
I max it. With the other YouTube channel. Shout out to Igor, man.
Eagle Republic said New Republic of Ireland coach will be a torn in England side. I don't think so. Ireland don't have the players to be torn. I don't know why he took that job. They don't have great players.
No, they don't.
They have so-so play. I don't know why he took the job. Maybe we want to go back to Europe. Trust me. They squad nothing better than Jamaica's squad, as far as I'm concerned.
Gary says, when you watch the replay of the Dutch goal, Walker, Stones, and Pickford should have done better. I think so. I only saw the replay.
I think Walker should have stepped out more. He stopped trying to block it. Well, not block it, turn his back. But I think that's on Rice. Let's not move the blame anywhere. That's Rice. He lost the ball.
Chorus, I have to say, Foden's been one of the most disappointing players in this whole tournament. You're actually saying, and I talked about Mbappe, right? I said he had 20 shots and only 1 on target. That's supposedly the best player in the world. But Foden just won Player of the Season in the Premier League, and he looked like he played for Fulham. In fact, I'm doing Fulham injustice.
I was going to say, you're doing this Fulham.
I'm doing injustice because Fulham play some proper football. So
yeah, they do.
He looked like Foden looked like he played for Sheffield United. I should have said that.
Foden has been poor. I do think, though, that it's a little bit of an injustice to have Gordon and Palmer at the tournament and give them more playing time. I think those 2 kids playing wide, running at you, like we get nothing from the left side. We're trying to play Billingham in a hybrid role. It's not working.
And what we're doing is we're playing the names instead of the players.
Yeah.
You know, I think Eze should have started this game. He's coming on. He's looking decent. But
I think Eze will be better than Billingham. He'll play better than Billingham in these games because Billingham, Eze can drive from deep. All right, and he goes by people. He glides by people. Billingham should be able to do that, but he's just played okay.
Max says, Cam, stop relaxing. England, we're just working a second stage. You know, I got to be honest. I thought England would have been out of this tournament by now, but you got to give them credit because if they win today, that's 2 of the last finals in the Europes they've got to. They lost to Italy in the last one, we know that. But if they get to a final again, you've got to give them some credit, right? It's not easy to get to a final.
Nobody will give Southgate any credit for anything.
Yeah.
Even though he deserves, I mean, he's gone to more semi-final final than any other English coach in the English history, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He doesn't get no credit. Because the English people are spoiled. I don't know why they're spoiled, because they haven't won since '66. So I don't get that. I mean, why would you deem yourself to be spoiled when you haven't won?
Yeah, it's privileged fans, isn't it? It's like it's like some of the Arsenal fans. It's the privilege, man. Tony, that's okay, Tony. I was rushing back to get here for 8:30. So and you know, everyone was laughing at me when I was leaving my appointment because I had my phone in the background watching Bertram. And
Apollo, if you think about it, at the last World Cup, it was Kane who sent England home.
Yeah, yes.
He kicked the ball to Tottenham from Qatar.
That's right. Yeah.
Kick the ball over the bar.
Gary's got this thing about midget goalkeepers. He don't like the Shane Given, the David Ospina. He don't like none of that. Anything under 6'1", he's not a fan of.
But I must admit with Gary, when Ospina, Navas, those goalkeepers, I don't know, it's hard. They're good goalkeepers, but they're just small. It's tough. Size matters, especially on set pieces. Size matters.
Yeah, but I mean, boy, yeah. I'm not going to say too much about that because I'm old school, you know. When goalkeepers are really ever big those days, and the smaller goalkeepers that we've seen playing for Argentina, playing for Brazil, and those guys can play with the ball out the back, and they dominate. They're press resistant. And so, what would you rather have? Would you rather have statistically a guy like Raya, who has been stats-wise the best goalkeeper in the last 3 years combined, He had an average season last year, but the seasons before that, he was undoubtedly the best in terms of distribution, the highest shot percentage saved out of all of the other goalkeepers, including Man United and City and Liverpool. This is what gets me about it. They only say Ederson and Alisson are the best two goalkeepers because these guys are winning titles. It doesn't statistically fundamentally mean they are the best goalkeepers because they're not. The people just say
you have the best defense in front of you. You can make you look good, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, we give them credit. And
it's amazing Harry Kane's recovery power after he was on the ground reeling in pain. That he get the penalty. That pain went away in no time.
So forgive me. What's going on? I'm going to sound a bit naive here because I'm a little out of touch. I've been very busy at work today. And I've just come from an appointment, so I haven't had the time to look at the news. Bertrand, fill me in, please. What on earth is going on with Morata in Spain?
I don't know, actually. I haven't seen that. All I've seen is Hallgrimsson being the coach of Ireland. I'm so busy doing other stuff. I haven't seen the Morata thing. Why? He's not in the team?
So, guys in the chat, please talk to me about what's going on with Morata, because apparently some player or somebody fell down on his leg or something and injured him at the end of the game. So can somebody let me know what's going on? It would be good. In fact,
Morata's injured by a security guard at the fan run onto field.
Bro, let me head over to YouTube and see.
They may be without Alvaro Morata in the Euro 2020 final after he's accidentally hit by a security guard on the field Tuesday night. Shortly after Spain's semifinal win, a fan ran out onto the field to celebrate with the team, tried to take a selfie with them. Security guards rushed to grab the fan and scored him away. A guard fell directly into Morata's leg from behind. The guard seemed to slip. While it didn't fall to the ground, Morata immediately reached for his right leg and started hopping around, clearly in a lot of pain. They even showed it to you.
I'm on YouTube now, looking at it now. Kranky, what kind of foolishness is this? So hold on. I'm watching it now. Oh my God. So hold on. This guy might miss the final because
of an important security guard. Well, he may be doing Spain a favor.
Unbelievable.
Who would they play center forward though? I don't know who they play center forward.
They don't have
Ferran Torres, probably Ferran Torres.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not good for them because he played a lot of defense, by the way, people. If you don't realize, he runs all game.
Yeah.
He's all over the place. He may not be the best scorer, but he puts in a shift.
So what's the latest on his injury? Let's have a look at this. This is 25 minutes ago. Morata injury fears ahead of given he's as doubtful. What? That's bizarre. I've never listen. Steve Morrow, when Arsenal won the cup, yes, he broke his leg, but then that was after the game, and we had no more football to play for the rest of the season. This guy is on the cusp of the final of the Euros.
Yeah, that's tough for a player. You play for these moments, and then this occurs. It's not a good thing.
I'm watching the penalty now. So it looks like he makes contact with the ball before he makes contact with Kane. No.
No, he stepped in his instep. Kane kicked and then he kicked it.
Kane hits the ball. Yeah.
The referee should have seen that. I'm sorry. The linesman didn't see it. The referee didn't see it. Thank God for VAR. So the English should not complain about it. If England win the championship, they should have VAR for life. Wow. If England win the Euro, they should have VAR for life.
Hey, listen to this, man. hey, listen.
To injure who, Drew Ross? Who's supposed to injure?
Because they don't pay him, and gonna have to foot all his medical bills, you know. Leon gonna have to take the JFF to court to pay the medical bill because of... Oh, you lot crack me up, man. Boy. Yardi's coming in as well. What will Spain do? Look, it's a lot of smoke and mirrors. I personally, I will have to see him not make that team sheet for me to believe this foolishness, because you will do everything to try and play mind games and try to make Spain out as vulnerable as they are. That's what teams do. That's sports, man.
Yeah, he has until Sunday. He has time to recover. They just go in there and give him some juice, shoot him some steroids. He's
He's been
good to
calling
go.
for extra screw. You guys are killing me.
I know, Drew Ross. You mean Drew Ross? The security guards can injure you. Increased security could be the problem, not the solution.
Let me write halftime on this. Halftime. Haven't had. I've been so busy at work today. I barely just had enough time to yum some toto bread and everything. So Kranky, you're not eating the buller cake anymore.
No, I've tried to give up sweets.
Aye.
Sweets kill the arteries. Too much sugar, glucose. Nah, too much of that.
Yeah, I've cut down on that a lot, to be honest.
Yes,
I do eat a little bit of rice, but I've cut out potatoes, pasta, quite a lot actually. For me, is salad and vegetables, mostly with fish, meat, and eggs. I have a meat day, a fish day twice a week, salmon and trout. I'll have egg days as well. Like tonight, I'm having omelette. Every peppers, mushroom, everything thrown in there. I split up the days because you can't eat meat every day. Fish every day will get boring. And I split it up for my diet, man.
Which guy are you talking about, Yardy? You say you're glad Arsenal didn't sign a player. So when I was in England, I lived in England for like a couple of years, and I live in Enfield for the first 6 months. They used to have these long, sugary type things. They look like animal crocodile looking things. They come in a pack. I would buy a whole pack on the train, half a 40 minutes train ride from Liverpool Street to Enfield. I would eat those things. And one day I bit on one and I heard like a gunshot. I thought a gunshot went off.
What?
It was my teeth exploded.
What?
so yeah. I gotta stop doing that. So I stopped eating those sweets.
Wow.
Those things were good though. I mean, full of sugar, but I used to love them. That train ride every day, I'd buy those whole thing at Liverpool Street and
Cam says, I saw on the forum today that you said that we're after 4 players. Who are they? I didn't mention it on the forum because I don't really. From what my sources tell me at the training ground, I don't really like to divulge into that, because if the papers are not really talking about it, then I shouldn't, because then they know it comes from me. So I kind of try and look after my sources as much as I can. But yeah, actually, we're after 7 players, but we've only made contact with 4. That's why I said 4. But there's actually 7 players that Arsenal have been interested in, and a lot of them you guys already know. So it's not worth me.
So Apollo, I'm gonna cut you, Apollo. You can go ahead. Somebody just texts me and says, "Okay, let me be careful saying this." The person says, "Nobody likes English food but English people."
Nobody likes English football but English people.
No, nobody likes English. No one likes English food except for English people. Is that true?
Well, you're
talking about Jamaican food, though. You're talking about Jamaican food.
Yeah, but you can tell your friend there's no such thing as English food. Yeah, if you class fish and chips as the national dish, then that's not really food, is it? So there's a reason why here we have so much multicultural food. It's because England don't really have, they have a bang up breakfast, your bangers and mash, your fish and chips, but they don't really have any hardcore food where you can take to another country and they say, guess what, guys, we're serving British. They don't do that, do they? If you go
there's a lot of different food. There's Thai food, there's Indian food, there's a lot of different foods.
Yeah. And at the moment, the best thing to do when you come to London, go down to Camden Town, go down to places like Camden Town where they have their food markets, and it shows you all the amazing food around the world. Uruguay, Cuba, you've got Sicilian food, you've got all these different things, and it's just a beautiful thing. But that's London. London's about multiculturalism. New York and London are the 2 biggest multicultural cities in the world. 14 million people in London. Yeah. So that's what it's famous for. It's not really famous for British food as such.
Corey saying, who doesn't like British fish and chips?
Yeah,
I didn't eat a lot of fish and chips in England, actually. I didn't. Once in a while. And then I ate fish then, yeah.
We have it every 2 weeks. And it's like we cook every day, But Friday night is our junk food night. So when we have our junk food night, we might get a kebab, we might order a pizza, we might get Chinese or Indian, and then we might just get fish and chips. So that's on our menu, and it's lovely, man. It's lovely.
So the first half went well for England. They went down early, in the 9th minute, gave up a goal. Great goal by Xavi, but subsequent to that, England dominated the game.
Yardies
Sugar wasn't the problem. Cranky, you grind. Only somebody named Yardi would have said that to them. You have to be a Yardi.
Oh God. So how's Manning's, man? I haven't chatted to him in a while.
Manning's man is good. He's involved with the Jamaica team. He just lost his coach. I don't know what that means for him and the rest of the crew.
It says meat pie. Meat pie, you mean steak pie? We have it's a steak pie over here, and we have what we call paka pies, which is all of the steak and mushroom and chicken pie and all of them things there. But it's like a lot of people, like, we eat West Indian food over here. We have a lot of West Indian restaurants and takeaways. And I'm a big lover of meatloaf. You know what meatloaf is, Cranky?
Yep.
Yeah. So we have the meatloaf, which is the hardo bread, and it's got ackee and saltfish in there. You can have curry mutton in there, chicken in there, and all these different kind of things.
Both sides made one change. Weger coming from Malin and Shaw in for Trippier. Now we'll get something from the left side because we didn't get much from Trippier. So now somebody can cross the ball on their left foot.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Trippier has been average as well.
He's not a left footer, right? It's kind of tough playing left back when you're right foot and you have no left foot.
Max, it said fish and chips a little bigger in Birmingham shopping centre than I thought. Well, because you know there's a differential between chips and fries, right? Fries are the little skinny things you see at McDonald's, and that's fries. But chips is like the proper thick, and then you've got jumbo chips. So when we talk about fish and chips, you expect to have the jumbo chips, the big thick ones, and then you just dip them in mayonnaise or whatever sauce you want to dip them in, ketchup.
The game has restarted, people.
Yeah,
England just dispossessed the Dutch.
Now they've restarted. Again. Yep. So I'm probably 5 seconds behind you, Cranky.
I'm 33 seconds in.
Right, I'm only 10 seconds.
Right, so about 20 seconds behind.
So I haven't seen much of the game, guys, but from what I've seen, it's nice to see us move the ball quickly in dangerous areas, and I wonder if the players are going over Southgate's head in terms of his coaching. Remember what Arteta used to do to Wenger, when Wenger used to go out and express yourselves, and Arteta was like, no, lads, we ain't doing that. We're not doing that.
Arteta was coaching early.
Yeah. I remember when Theo Walcott and Per Mertesacker said the story about when Arteta texts them. So they leave training at 4:00, and Arteta texts them at 7. So when they're having dinners with their families, right? He said that he texts them at 7 and to have a players meeting at 10:00 at night. And then they sat in the room, and Arteta just destroyed them on tactics. And then you know what happened after that, Cranky? They went up to Man City and won 2-0.
Cazorla was playing then, wasn't he?
Yeah.
They did beat Man City.
They said that was all Arteta, man. Walcott said he could not believe it. They were just tuned in, listened to what he said. He said from that day he knew Arteta was going to be a good manager.
Yeah.
But all these teams, if you want to go somewhere in life now, get yourself a Spanish manager, man. Book it.
Oh, Apollo, I didn't hear that. Say that again, Apollo.
I said, get yourself a Spanish manager.
Apollo,
man.
Please say that again. Apollo, please say that again, please.
Get yourself a Spanish manager.
He said it again. I've been preaching these people to do that, and they give me a hard time. I've been preaching to Jamaica Football Federation to do that, and they keep telling me about other stuff. Get yourself a Spanish manager. You want to do something.
Yeah. Especially for our reggae boys.
Of course. They need to get a Spanish manager. It's a no-brainer. One that can speak English, by the way.
So how does Jamaican get last name Apollo? Apollo, I was born in, a lot of people don't know this. I was born in 1968, the first year a 5-manned Apollo missions went up into space. So there you have it. That's my name. That's why my name's Apollo. Yeah, you know, I could have been Winston, Raphael, Courtney. I could have been any of them Jamaican names.
Trevor. Trevor is the name. Where is Kane? What the? Where is Kane a while ago? You got to be kidding me.
Yeah, Drew,
what is Kane doing?
He's. I told you, he's lost. He's got no legs, man. He's got.
So no look legs. At the ball Saka just got a while ago where Kane is. There's nobody in the box.
Yeah, but see, that's why even Ivan Toney made the difference. I'm not Tony's biggest fan, but he makes a big difference when he's on there. Kane can't run. Look, he's nowhere. Foden is closer to the ball.
Look at Bellingham doing a one-man press, and Kane just stand up there, moving around in a circle in the same spot. He's in the same spot. He ain't moved yet. Same spot he's in. He's not doing anything.
Drew says we don't have the players to match that. See, this is where a good manager comes in. You can either have a great team with a poor manager or a great manager with a poor team. And you'll get results either way. But the difference is that you look at the mess and the dead wood that Arteta had when he took over, and then he won that FA Cup. And it wasn't, a lot of people really don't like talking about the FA Cup, but for me, it was impressive because you beat Liverpool, you beat Chelsea, you beat Manchester City, you beat all those teams to win that trophy. So that's where it came up really big. Came up massively big in those games because we could have easily lost those games. But my point is, if you can get the best out of what you've got, which in Jamaicans' terms, then that is well worth it. Look at what happened in '98 at the World Cup. It was a Brazilian manager, right? And right then, Brazilian managers were the in thing. So now
I heard he wants to be the manager again, actually.
I would give it to a Spanish. I'd offer it to Xavi. I don't know whether Xavi would take it, though. He's what's he doing now since he left Barcelona?
Foden is offside. Why? We don't know. He didn't leave too long ago. So why is Foden offside there?
Yeah, I would go for Xavi if I was Jamaica.
Taking his time to walk out. You shouldn't be offside there, Foden.
Yeah, what's going on, Victor? Big up to you, brother. Big up to you.
People, we have 61 people in the chat. 51. We only have 36 likes. That cannot be correct. You know what? My glasses are wrong. Let me take them off.
You're not hitting that like button, man.
That number is not right. My glasses off, and I still see the same number of people. That don't make any sense.
Yeah, you're not looking at that like button like it costs money to hit it. It don't.
Yeah.
It don't cost no money to hit.
It's expensive.
Yeah. So, oh my, you never grew up in Jamaica with the right. Never. No, I grew up in Wembley in the UK. So I go back to Jamaica every now and then. My brother was born in Jamaica and stayed there until he was 30 before he came over here. So a lot of my family were born and grew up in Jamaica and then came over here. And they only came over for holiday, you know, but when they see foreign, they want to go back home. It's still there. And a lot of that, I have to say, was down to the university, you know, going to one of the universities. Victor says FA Cup was sheer luck. Sheer luck against those teams, bro. Are you telling me that when you beat a Chelsea, a Man City, Liverpool, that's luck? Maybe one. If you beat one of those teams, that can be luck. But not all them teams. Nah, not all them teams.
Saka is not getting any room in this game, boy. They're double teaming him all game.
And I have to say, Cranky, I think Declan Rice in this tournament has been average at best.
He has been average.
Yeah.
He has been average.
Yeah, they say, you sound like a scholar, Apollo. You'd be surprised, bro. You'd be surprised with my background. Let me take this halftime thing off the banner.
Turn, Foden. We need some more movement in the middle of the park, though. England is walking too much. That's
When
why
I go back
they're walking too much.
When I go back to Jamaica, I like to hang out, go down Hanover, which is where my family's from, Claremont, and go see the Rushies. Go see the Rushies play football. That's my team.
I went to
down there.
Rusty's for a little. I went to Rusty's for 3 years.
Yeah, that's my team, man. That's my team, man. Down Lucy.
Rice just got beaten a while ago. Let's see where they go with this. Dutch are coming forward, looking to go far post.
Shout out to Fiona. She says, "Hey guys, hit the like for time, including yesterday. By the way, your coverage has been superb. Thank you very much, Fiona. Don't worry, we are going to do a get together at some point. It's just so hard.
Fiona, how you doing?
To get something sorted out, man. But we're gonna all link up and have a good meet up and some food and drink and thing. We gotta get something organized, man. Here comes Holland. That's a good tackle there.
Manu did a good job, actually.
Yeah. Absolutely solid. Manu played well there. He recovers well, man. Simmons has been dangerous on that right-hand side. But he went past Declan Rice too easy in the midfield there. This is why it just doesn't look like. And the thing is Declan Rice tired? Any Arsenal fan would say to me, Apollo, Declan Rice is tired. He hadn't had no rest at all. And that's why you're not seeing the best of him here.
The problem with that comment is that everybody's tired.
Yeah, they are. But then Arteta manager versus Southgate. Hey, Victor, would you take Southgate over Arteta at Arsenal? Fiona says, I'm down for that. Hopefully the weather will be good. Yeah. Isn't the weather? This has been the worst summer I can remember, Cranky. It rained every day. And it's not like that in the summer.
I said to people, when I lived in England, I couldn't get used to it. I couldn't get used to the rain. The melancholy weather is just not me.
The perception is that it rains all the time, and it really doesn't. It's just the perception foreign people have of England.
No, it rains all the time. Sorry, it rains all the time. Apollo rain all the time.
No, it doesn't.
And the sun is like diamond. It's not even gold. It's like diamond. It's a precious commodity.
We have so many droughts over here that they tell you not to. Yeah, they say you can't wash your car, you can't water your flowers, you can't do all this stuff.
Wow.
We have so many droughts over here, bro. It's just a perception.
When I'm in England, we didn't have that. When I was in England, 2012 to 2014, somewhere around there? We didn't have any of that.
Madness.
But sun was a lost commodity.
Yeah, the sun is hiding from us this summer. Last summer was extremely hot.
Kane should have won that ball a while ago. Take him off the field.
Yeah.
Man, running like he's in quicksand. How do you justify him on the field?
But you know the manager can see it. That's why he's been taking him off the last two games, right? You know,
last game he took him off because he said he was injured.
Yeah, that's an excuse, man.
But he took it. Somebody said he was so happy to see him come off the field. He didn't wait for him to say it was hurt or not. He just made a change. He's like, come Tony.
Victor says, hell no, Southgate wouldn't get Arsenal past the mid-table. Gary says our summer comes in August, September. It should have come last month and the month before that. We've had it awful, man. Yardi said it rained all the time in Jamaica, but yeah, hey, bro, when it rained in Jamaica, midday in a t-shirt, you know.
Yeah, but Jamaica have sun, man. There's a difference. Rain and sun versus rain and no sun.
Yeah, midday in a vest and a t-shirt down a Fern Gully. When it's raining down in Jamaica. And you know, Lucy in a bush, right? A country. So
I used to live in Lucy, actually. I lived in Lucy.
Really?
Yeah, I lived in Lucy. I lived in a lot of places, by the way. I lived like 7 places in Jamaica, but I lived in Lucy.
Hey, I wonder if me and your family. You can't tell me that, you know.
No, I lived in Lucy. I went to Rusty's for 3 years, actually, before I went to Kingston.
Wow. Yeah, man.
Best time in high school, by the way. Rusty's 3 years. Best time.
Yeah, solid, man. Love the Rushes. And play some good football too, man.
Yep.
Well,
Troy Malcolm is on there. He's Captain Rusty's football team, actually. Troy was in the chat. Yeah.
Nice. Look at Walker. Walker don't have the legs, you know. Walker trying to take on and play as a wing back, and he just don't have the legs for it now.
He's 34, you know. Doing well still.
Shout out to Gary, the coach. I hope everything is going well, bro. When you get the time, Gary, please call me. When you get the time, Gary, please call me tomorrow in the daytime at any time. I've called you about 3 or 4 times. And I know your phone is off because you're trying to get well and recuperate. But just hit me up, man, so I can keep up with you and let me know everything is cool. I get bare questions about you all day long, Gary. Everybody's sending me messages asking how you are, yeah? Was that Saka? Saka just beat 2 men in the midfield and passed the ball to Kane. And instead of turning around in attack, Kane played the ball backwards in the midfield. and Saka put his 2 hands up in the air.
Kane shouldn't be on the field.
Gary says, you got I've got the old number. Oh.
Bellingham should be behind a while ago, Bellingham. You should have been behind a while ago. When Foden made that play, he should have been behind. Kane turned the ball over again. Take him off the field, Southgate. It's getting embarrassing. It's getting embarrassing, Southgate. Seriously, it's getting embarrassing.
It's getting mad.
Look at that ball. Bellingham gave him the ball. He has the ball. He turns it over again. It's the entire game. That's his game. Anybody else get taken on the field. No, Max, they're not dominating anymore. Well, they're dominating the ball, but they're not necessarily. Max, are the Dutch playing? They're not in the game. It's England making mistakes when they're going forward because they have Harry Kane being a turnover machine.
Yeah.
That's the game Gary, right there. They get the ball to Kane and he turns the ball over.
Gary, Dutch are not dominating. I just sent you my number, Gary, in the chat. Max, it says, Cranky, you still think England are dominating?
Yeah, they are dominating the ball, but they're not dominating going forward because Kane has turned the ball over and they get it deep.
Well, how many shots has Holland had on target or off target this half?
They haven't got one. They don't have one. Did Pickford made a save yet? Has Pickford made a save second half? None.
Yeah.
But granted, England haven't necessarily taken any shots because we should stop getting the ball to Kane. Tony comes on, Tony holds the ball up.
So for me, play deep. For me, Cranky, the reason why I see a drop off, one player was really influencing the first half, which was Foden. And he's barely had a sniff. And he's just not there doing anything. He's not influential.
Gakpo is on the run and turning people around. It's going to be an attacker. Watch Gakpo far post go behind you.
You know, you do that, man. Gakpo is so underrated. Yeah. Cheers, Gary. No problem, man. I'll hit you up tomorrow. I'll give you a call tomorrow. Gakpo would have been such a good squad player for Arsenal. Such a good squad player.
Yeah.
He can play the 9, he can play the 11, he can play the 7. Here comes a cross in. It's not going anywhere. Yardi says, if him take off Kane and them lose England, they will roast Southgate. But look, he didn't last time. He took him off. He put on Tony, and then they ended up winning the game, right? So it is what it is. You're buggered if you do, and you're buggered if you don't. You know what they say? You have to die. If you're gonna die, you have to die fighting. Go out swinging, man. Nobody lay down. Just go out swinging. I just think being honest and unbiased about England, as I always am, because everybody know my first team is Jamaica. I think they miss a trick here. They've had so many players on the bench that can shine, and you don't even give them a chance.
You know.
And it's really frustrating. And you start the tournament by playing Trent in the wrong position at right back. He covered it in the second game. He put him in the midfield, and they look much more balanced. And he had the most chances created in the game. But as an England manager for all these years, you should know that. You don't go into a major tournament.
So we're seeing Palmer warming up. Palmer and Eze are warming up.
Palmer, that's a guy who should get a start.
They're warming up pretty hard too. So
yeah. And he's bringing them on pretty early. It's 62 minutes. Yeah?
Doesn't mean they're coming on because they're warming up, right? Doesn't mean they're coming on in place.
Emerson said Holland had one shot on target to England. Shots on target,
England looks tired. Kane is just... I cannot believe Southgate has him on the field, seriously. Man jogs out the entire game, not running, just jogging the same spot. Same center circle spot.
Is this Kane's last tournament? He's going to play in the World Cup, isn't he?
He probably will play World Cup. Yeah.
Yeah. How old is he now? He's 30. He's 30. Oh,
Yeah,
he's definitely
he's gonna play the
in
World Cup.
Yeah. And the reason why he's got so many goals for Bayern Munich because they've got such a good midfield. They got a midfield that can slip them sideboards into there. All he's got to do is just stay in position and pick up the scraps.
Look, he's a good goal scorer, but you need mobility in this game, and he's not providing any. So why is he on the field? You act like the other people they can't play, they cannot score. Holly Watkins can score.
Yeah.
Tony can score. You act like they can't play football. Like Kane is the only center forward you have. You have 3 good center forwards.
Yeah.
And Kane is immobile. He should not be on the field. Now, he may come and score the winner in this game. Everybody's going to say, yeah, you see. But no, then you're saying the other players couldn't score that goal. That's what you're saying.
So Mark Gahey, you can see every time they try to play that slip through ball on the right hand side, Gahey is there every single time.
Yeah, they have a free kick.
What an exceptional tournament that he's had. Gunner's boss said, "Cranky, here is a hot take: Colorado Buffaloes with Deion Sanders will win the Big 12."
And we know Big 12.
But listen, he don't suffer no fools, you know.
I know, but then we know Big 12. It take you 3 or 4 years to build your team. He ain't doing it in 2 years.
Prime time. It'll take him quicker because he's pulling them in from everywhere. When he walk into Colorado, you know, he tell everybody to come out. Half the team.
More than half the team.
Yeah.
Brilliant save by Pickford. That was awful defending by England. Awful defending. Jesus. Aki almost scored. Look at this. Everybody all over the place. Was that Van Dijk or Aki? I think it was Aki. A brilliant save by Pickford. All over the place.
Hold on. If Van Dijk is 6'3", who the hell is that guy standing next to him? Looks about 6'6", 6'7". That's a great free kick.
Yeah,
that's a great free kick. Yeah, the delivery was exceptional.
England is not getting their head on any set pieces.
Yeah.
No set. Dumfries, this is Dumfries' second header in this game. One hit the bar already. And this other one here, I don't know if it was it was Van Dijk actually.
Yeah. You know, guys, let's not try and think and say that Holland are not a quality team because they are. They got some really good players in there. Yeah, they got some quality.
England needs some freshen up, but they don't have a manager who can make those changes.
I mean, look, they got Watkins, Tony, Palmer, Gordon, Aaron Gordon. Where's Gordon been in this tournament?
He hasn't played 1 minute. Has he played like 2 minutes? I think he's played like 2 minutes.
That's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
Honestly, he's been one of the best wingers in the Premier League this season, and he's barely had a touch of the ball. They've tried Gallagher, Bowen as well. Bowen just scores crazy goals, man.
Bowen played a little bit in the tournament. He played in the first game, didn't he? He played a little bit.
He said, "Me jump off the primetime bus, Farmers League now, and the man is fraudulent." Oh, come on, man. Hey, Dion was moving mountains when he went in there, you know. Primetime business, man. But in reality set in, it's going to take him time.
Prime time is in the big times. A whole different game with the big times. All right, Mainu. We haven't got Saka in the game at all.
Yeah, no Saka, Foden missing as well. Well, hold on, Cranky. Hold on a second.
England is becoming more open, you know, as they go forward. Southgate will wait until the team score, and then he makes 4 changes or 3 changes. He makes 3 changes. If they score, he's going to put on Palmer, probably Gordon, and definitely Eze. He's a reactive coach. He's not a proactive coach. Yeah, Travis, that's interesting. Can they afford him? if Pickford left that ball, it goes outside, even though it's probably a dangerous leave. But they can't afford to give set pieces. England is too small. The Dutch are dominating them in the air. They haven't won a ball in the air in this game so far. They should try not to give away corners. I don't know what Pickford was doing, though. Wergers, Van Dijk, all those big players they have, the Ake, Gakpo. England doesn't have the size. The only top player England doesn't feel is Kane. Look at Wergos with Rice. Why is that a yellow card? He's putting his hands around his neck. He wants to choke him. Look at the field, people. So the field is there was space in behind, but Kane can't get there. They went to Bellingham instead.
Yeah, his legs. Kane
can't get behind. Man. The ball is over the top because Holland is playing up. So there's ball behind you can get it. The pass is hit with precision. They can't go to Kane. They only go to Bellingham. They haven't gone to Kane one time over the top because he can't get there. Should not be on the field. Sorry.
Trevor saying MBU have rich investors and owners. Yes, they can afford him.
That's interesting. Manchester United is a JPL team, and they just hired an Argentinian coach.
Gary on the midget.
What kind of pass is that, Rice? Again? What the heck was that? That's an easy pass you just gave away. Don't point to anybody. Point to yourself.
I'm 69 minutes and 40 seconds, KRANKY.
I'm 70:07. So you're 27 seconds behind at 25 or whatever. Yeah, Rice just made a really bad pass a while ago. He had time. He's trying to set up his midfield to help him. England got to play better, though. They have lost their way a little bit in this game. The Dutch are getting more confident.
They still have one of the better defensive records, England, as they would always do. Last competition in the Euros, they set a record of 6 clean sheets. No team in Europe or World Cup has ever done that before. Calvin Phillips was a big reason for that. Man City buy him and then they just kill him.
Yeah. Oh, Bellingham may be gone. That may be a red. He's getting a yellow, but that was a stupid tackle by Bellingham. They should take out Bellingham, actually. He's not in the game. They should take him out. I know he doesn't want to come out of the game. That tackle made no sense on his part. That was dumb. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't. It probably wasn't. I don't know. He got the worst of the tackle, frankly, as far as I'm concerned. Because he went to the ground, but when you go to the ground, that's dangerous.
Well, I think I need to see a replay of that, but I think if he lifts his leg, that's a red.
No, he didn't lift his leg at all. He went in low. The other player actually touched him, but I guess it wasn't that bad. Menu turn. That's a foul, referee.
It's funny because the other player went in as well, so it may be 50-50.
But the other player got to the ball before he did, so that's the problem there. Southgate doesn't make changes. It's 72 minutes, Southgate. Get it off your butt and make a change. You're being ridiculous now. The only change you made is a Trippier change, which is a safe change because we know Shaw would have started anyway.
But again, Shaw hasn't influenced the game since he's come on.
Yeah. Bellingham is going over the top, but the pass is not getting there. Pass is not getting there at all. Like we may go to another penalty kick the way this game is going.
It feels like it's Southgate's game to win. It's up to him now. This is where you make your money as a coach. You change the game. It looks like he's running out of ideas.
Saka is down because he got inadvertently hit in the face. Saka doesn't play well against Ake at all.
Yeah, I agree. England look like they got heavy legs. They look tired, man. They look tired. And that's the thing, you play in one of these other leagues, and then you play in the Premiership. It's a different beast, man. It's a different animal.
Yeah,
different physicality.
Uh-oh. Good tackle by Walker. Good tackle, Walker. Good tackle. The last-ditch effort. You got lucky there. Ball to Bellingham. Come, Bellingham. Got the defense. Oh, the ball is out of bounds. Oh, come on. That could have ricocheted anywhere a while ago. If he got the ball of a Walker, it's all over. He's in and goal. So England scored a penalty. They haven't scored another goal in this game. That's not good.
Gary says the front four have all dropped off. Kane don't have the legs for Foden, has gone missing. Bellingham ain't doing jack, and Saka isn't getting the ball. Cam says, Gary, one of the best midfields in world football and can't create anything. Look, guys, come on. I think the game is evened out now. I mean, look at France. Germany go out the way they do. It's not, even if you look at the Copa America. KRANKY, talk to me about Copa America. There's some, the smaller teams now are coming up and the bigger teams are dropping the level.
Copa has been awful, people. Apart from Colombia and Uruguay, Argentina has been poor. It's not been the best tournament. The game is just too physical.
So there's
not a good big spectator sport.
These big teams everyone's talking about, then I'm sorry, they're not getting it done.
So England has dropped back and waiting for the Dutch to do something like the Dutch do when they have the ball. Xavi Simmons is going to try to create something at some point. And waiting too much. We're waiting too much. And we don't have a point of attack in terms of Kane. Kane should not be on the field. I've been saying that forever. Yeah, he's done nothing to have his place on the field. Nothing. He hasn't looked dangerous except to himself.
I mean, look at Bellingham. Bellingham's been walking for the last 5 minutes. He's running on empty.
So let's see what Kane does with this ball. Nothing. He can't get there. Take him off the damn field, Southgate. You're ridiculous now, Southgate.
How does your manager not see that? How does your manager not see that?
That ball a while ago, Kane's supposed to reach that ball. He doesn't have the speed to get there. The Dutch are now coming to the game more in the last 15 minutes.
But that's due to because
England is tired. England is tired. They need legs.
Yeah, that's right.
And the manager cannot see that. 76 minutes, he hasn't made a change.
Yeah.
I know the Dutch have only made one change, but they made two changes, I think, actually, because they had to take off what's his name? They take off Mail and then they had to take off Depay.
I mean, how do you dominate a game as much as England have tonight and still end up losing control?
Those balls into the box are creating problems for England. Xavi had a shot a while ago. He didn't take enough time. England need to make changes. Put Eze on to run at people. They're tired, just like how you are. Come on, Southgate. This is ridiculous. And England just turn the ball out nowadays because they ain't got no legs to play.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, okay. It's a shot. You know why? Because it just takes one little bit of magic and then they're on the back foot again.
Yeah.
And so you're talking about open play.
Ollie Watkins coming on. Finally. You saw that, Southgate? Wow. Amazing. Palmer coming on, Watkins coming on. That's what they're coming on for.
Good.
It's got to be Kane and probably Foden. Or it should be Kane and Foden. Maybe Kane and Saka, but it should be Kane and Foden.
Well, Bellingham looks dead on his feet. You've got to take it off.
Could be Wellingham too. Yeah.
Favoritism, Apollo, and gutter press.
What kind of pass is that, Rice? What is that, Rice? Bellingham with the ball. Go wide to Shaw. Go wide to Shaw.
Yeah.
Come Shaw. Go far post now. Kane is coming off. Try to find him. Shaw cross in the box. Headed out by Van Dijk. Ball is to Rice. Go wide to Saka. Take too long, Rice. Walker going to go to Saka. No, change his mind.
They got to get some more legs. They're bringing
in Watkins and Palmer, which is probably 15 minutes too late. But
think of extra time, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm the big Declan Rice fan, but Declan Rice has been trash. He's not been.
Foden with the ball to Walker. Walker has a good. Saka goal!
Whoa!
Is offside?
Is it?
It looked like it's offside. Yeah. Walker is offside. Wow.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's offside.
It's offside.
Oh, well, let me wait to see a replay. Saka is that guy, you know.
Yeah, Walker is offside by an arm's length. Wow. By an arm's length. From the angle, it looked like he's offside. Barely. Walker shouldn't offside there, though.
Oh, no.
It's tight. It's really tight.
Is this going to VAR?
Yeah, it's really tight. Foden is off. Yeah, it's a good change. Should be Foden and Kane. Let's see who's taking out. Kane and Foden. Yep.
It says no goal.
I don't know if it's not goal yet. We got to see. Wait, it says 2-1 on my screen because they're waiting for VAR.
Whoa.
I think it's a tight call. I'm not sure it's totally offside. The linesman says it's offside, but it's 1-1. It's 1-1. They change it back on my screen.
Oh, man.
He shouldn't be offside there. You're looking down the line. You can't afford to be offside there.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah, you're looking straight down the line. You should not be offside. It's a good ball by Walker and good goal by Saka.
Yeah, but I mean, that's probably the first time they've gone to Saka in this half. Owen says, Omar says no goal. Brian says that was close. Yeah.
Walker was just offside. He should not be offside there. If you're looking down the line, you got to know where you are. I mean, I know he started the run and the pass maybe a little bit slow, but.
Yeah, it's everybody. Yeah. Yardy's saying Southgate in trouble now. Cam said they need to abolish extra time from football and go straight to penalties. Whatever happened to golden goal? Golden goal was tried because of American football, but even in American football now, both teams have to have the ball, so it's not sudden death.
Yep.
They changed the rules. Yeah, it's no goal. That's a shame. But it's good because that's going to give England the spirit they need. The last 10 minutes, the last 15 minutes, really, they've been.
You have dribblers on the field now with Palmer. When he picks it up, he's going to go. He's using as far as 10 like Foden is. And you also have Ollie Watkins going to be running the line. So that change should have been made a long time ago.
Cole Palmer, all of them sent kits, people in the house. Your boy representing Cole Palmer.
Bellingham is now deep. Like he's going to play beside Rice. But Mainu should be playing beside Rice. So, see people going over the top. Palmer to Bellingham. Bellingham is now very deep.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, guys, look, I've just seen the replay of the goal now. The space in the middle was caused from Watkins running the channels. So not Watkins running channels, just Saka just pulling the defense every which way possible. And England don't really have that penetrative run. Like you can see now, Watkins, what he's doing, he's staying on that back line. He's pointing to the spot on the floor. This is what Kane wasn't doing. Kane wasn't the target man. He wasn't daring you to put the ball in those dangerous situations. And so now we have that. It's strange that they've gone with him and not Ivan Toney, which they did in the last game.
Yeah.
I wonder why that is.
England not trying to press.
And then when you look at the games per goals and assists, well, Watkins was exceptional. There wasn't a striker like him in terms of goals and assists.
Oh,
19
the Dutch
goals,
break
13
that
assists.
press brilliantly.
Anthony saying, "Come on, Netherlands."
They did a good job breaking the press a while ago.
Yeah. Cam saying, "Sent Kits, Cole Palmer. Look, go and look at and see where
Yeah,
your
his
granddad's
grandfather
from."
is saying kids, right? Grandfather is saying kids.
Oh, here come Holland on that left-hand side. It's 3 against 3. Mark Gay with the block. And this is what I'm saying about defending. Gay there, it's not about making a tackle. It's about, like in basketball, when you're shielding somebody for a rebound. You block out that space and don't let him put himself in that position. And that's the positional sense.
See, Wally Watkins over the top. Right, see, that's what I'm talking about. Wally Watkins over the top. Bellingham slipped. But we didn't play one ball over the top to the center forward for the entire game. It's the first time we've done so. We played over the top to Bellingham.
Aston Villa does that. Emery does that a lot, you know.
Yeah.
He played that long ball over. I remember Watkins scoring a goal against Saliba last season, the season before, actually.
Yep.
And it was because
Saliba, it was 1-on-1, right?
It was 1-on-1. Saliba had a little slip. Watkins got the ball, went inside of him, and then ended up scoring.
Yep.
They do that a lot, Aston Villa.
People were in the 85th minute, game tied up 1. England just scored a goal, but was ruled offside by the linesman, and it was a correct call.
Yeah, Bellingham's just got he's been walking for 10 minutes. He's got no energy.
Bad turnover by Maino a while ago. Ball to Allen attacking on the left. Fouled by Saka. You may get a yellow card for that too. We cannot afford to foul that close to our 18 because on set pieces we struggle. Yeah. England got to be smarter than that. Saka got to be smarter than that. That's a bad foul by Saka. You can't foul there. You're going to put Van Dijk in the box and Weghorst in the box, and we struggle. You cannot foul there, Saka. Sorry, bad foul. Bad foul.
Advantage there.
And he got a yellow card too.
Oh dear. Some tired legs there from Saka as well. Yeah, he's just pushed him in the back.
Yeah. Southgate and his late changes. If England loses game, they blame Southgate. Kane should be off the field at halftime.
Yeah. Corey says, I see England winning on penalties. Look, they can take some damn penalties, man. I give you that.
Not much, yes.
They really impressed me in the last round.
That ball was headed out by Stone, you know.
Mm.
Referee's giving somebody a yellow card. I don't know who gets a yellow card. Maybe it was Van Dijk for complaining, but he's right. The referee was wrong. It was a corner to the Dutch. Stone hit the ball out. What happens if you complain, the referee's wrong, and he gives you a yellow card? Shouldn't that card be rescinded? He's wrong.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. It's well defended there. That's John Stones.
Yeah.
So it's only the second time in Harry Kane's 14 major tournament games, knockout stages, that he's been subbed off before 90 minutes.
It should have been every single time he played this tournament.
Yeah.
He's been awful. Awful. And Southgate cannot justify playing him the way he did. Just cannot.
Mm.
Come on, Shaw. Run on the line, Shaw. What are you standing up for?
Oh, Yardi. So what level of football you played, Apollo? Curious. Ooh, I played a good level, bro. I was in the Watford Academy in the 80s and also played in the Diodora League in the mid-90s, mid to early 90s. Played in the Diodora League, which now they call the National League. So that's where...
Brilliant ball by Saka to
when you
Shaw.
win
Shaw
that league,
crosses.
slip
by Bellingham.
Into
Palmer
Division 2.
Shoot. over the bar, Palmer. You cannot miss from there.
Yeah,
You
I played
cannot
a
hit the
good level,
target.
bro. I'm left-footed, so I used to wear the number 11 shirt, and yeah, I was pretty good player.
Palmer has to hit the bar, the target from there. His shot was wild, and yeah,
Played a little bit of
wow.
American football as well, and also I was a 110-meter sprinter as well. So yeah, multi-talented I am, my brother.
We're in the 89th minute. Game is tied at 1.
And also, I was a 15-meter 95 triple jumper as well. So I used to jump at the 3 A's for Shaftesbury Harriers. Yeah, very, very talented, my friend. For real. I was when I was at Shaftesbury, we had a sprinter called Donovan Reed, Jamaican born as well. He represented us in the Seoul 88 Olympics in the 200 meters. Donovan Reed was he was very quick, a 10.2 runner over 100 meters. I didn't run the 100 because there was too many people running those crazy times. So what happens in athletics is when your 100 is not as fast as the other guys like Linford Christie and all them guys, then you do hurdles, right? Because then it's all about technique rather than speed. So that's why I ended up doing 110 hurdles. I used to run with Tony Jarrett, who ran for England. Colin Jackson ran for Wales. So I used to run against them too when I was young.
Colin Jackson was a world record holder one time, wasn't he?
Yeah, it was. I never beat him.
Did he win Olympic gold, I think?
Yeah.
In 110?
I raced, and representing England, Tony Jarrett was his backup. I raced against him 3 times. And he was
Watkins
so
to the ball
good,
in the
man.
box, looking to turn. Shot. Goal! Watkins, goal!
Wow.
Goal!
Wow.
England, brilliant goal by Watkins. And Southgate should be beaten. Watkins should be on the field a long time ago. You see, Harry Kane, that's how you score a goal, Harry Kane. Brilliant goal.
Yeah, but
Watkins down the line.
But hold on,
Palmer found him inside. Far corner. Max, hold that. Yeah, you were saying, Apollo.
Southgate's looking like the hero now because he put him on the field.
He ain't no hero. His problem is the reason why England has scored already.
Dead shot.
No, he's no hero. That change that we made a long time. We've been calling for the change from halftime.
Bang on 90 minutes, you know.
First of all, I called for the change from the game start. Ali Watkins should have started for 70 minutes and he put in Tony for 20. Harry Kane is not up to it. Look at this ball a while ago. Look at that run by Watkins. See that run? He pulled the defender with him, turned him, far corner. Boom. That's what a mobile center forward does, people. I have a slow ass Harry Kane, can't run, can't move. Now Southgate gonna look like a hero. No, Kane should not have started. Sorry. I know he's the captain, but he has done nothing to play in this tournament. Brilliant goal by Watkins. Brilliant goal. Could have played for Jamaica too, by the way, people. It's unfortunate. Both him and Tony. See, we would have started him.
I totally agree with you guys. That's incredible. I mean, what a finisher. You can see the ball comes in back to the defender and he's hit it first time.
Brilliant goal.
Doesn't even have the time to get down because he's not expecting the shot and he tucks it in. There's that Theo Walcott bottom hit low, hard and fast into the left corner. Doesn't give the goalie time to get down on the floor. Excellent.
Watkins should people. Here's the game, people. You have to be able to move, okay? The problem we have in this game is that Kane can't run. So he doesn't move the defenders. The defender there had to go with Watkins. Van Gaal got pulled out. He went in behind the space where Van Gaal vacated. He got the Parks and Palmer. Game done. Game, set, and match.
Yeah,
bringing some defenders to close it down. He's making a whole bunch of changes. Gallagher, Konza, everybody. Mano, I think he's going too defensive, by the way.
Ramza said he effed up my bet. Watkins Akela says
Michael,
Travis.
What citizenship do I have? I have American citizenship. I have British, and I just got my Jamaican not too long ago because I can't be talking so much Jamaican, don't have it. So I actually thought I was a Jamaican citizen until I realized that you have to go get the citizenship document, and passport.
I'm thinking I should go and get my Jamaican passport. You know, my wife was talking to me about it. Yeah, my wife said that we should go and do it.
I got mine. It took 4 months actually. It didn't take that long. It's only 2 minutes left, in the game,
I know.
So the change is made, so it's gonna be another 2 minutes, but it's 2 minutes left in the game.
Yeah.
He's not taking up Bellingham, is he? Bellingham.
Arsenal needs to get Ollie Watkins. Ollie Watkins, man. Remember, Ollie Watkins couldn't stay fit before this season, Every year, just injured.
Yeah.
That happened to Van Persie.
England putting in the tackles, boy. Putting in the tackles.
Watkins needed that from the start, so Kane can't do it anymore. Yeah, and look, Kane's had a fantastic season, but look what team he's playing with, man.
The referee giving out yellow cards like crazy.
Squeaky bum time now, people.
Pressure them. Should be about a minute left, if that much.
Yeah, they've played. I mean, that's a very long 2 minutes, man.
Oh, come on, Palmer. What kind of pass is that? Hold the ball. I was just so poor by Palmer a while ago. Jesus.
I mean, overall, England, this is probably the best they've played in the tournament. And I'm talking about football. Second half wasn't great. And you can attire Foden for that.
Run with the ball to the line, Bellingham. Go straight to the line.
But then you have to look at the team. This Dutch side is a good team.
Yeah, that time should blow it off, referee. Blow it off.
Yeah, I don't know why he hasn't blown it. It's 94 minutes he's played.
It's almost 95 now. Nobody's waiting for Christmas.
Yeah.
And England, I think, has the ball. Don't even take the free kick. Take the yellow card. Brilliant goal by Watkins. They play Watkins, they win this game. They win. They do better in the tournament.
Yeah,
it's so obvious. They can't play the ball over the top because Kane can't run. So you have to play the ball to feet for the entire game.
Yeah.
Dutch kicked the ball out of bounds when time is almost up. Throw it on. The game is over.
He's going to get booked, isn't he?
England is in the final. England versus Spain. Well, should not be this happy because the Spaniards look really good. But you know what? You have to be in it to win it. Hey, Max. I told you, Max. I told you. I told you. My prognostication is right this time. Yeah. Yesterday, I picked based on being upsetter. Today, I picked based on knowing quality. And England were the better team by a good distance. And they play up to their competition. And if Southgate was picking the right team, they'd do better in the tournament. Yeah. The Foden Bellingham thing doesn't work. The Kane thing doesn't work. It's so obvious. It's like Jamaica playing the two Titanics up front. Doesn't work.
Yeah, that's right. Yep. We're starting to see Dixon get some more chances for Jamaica up front, but I don't know. That's going to be a transition, man. I think he
needs to grow into the role, right? He needs better coaching, and he has the raw attributes. He just got to improve him as a player. Let's go get a Spanish coach for Jamaica. We need a Spanish coach, JFF.
Yeah, sign me up for that, man. Spanish coach. I'm all over
Spanish
that.
coach. Frimpong didn't get a run today. I don't understand how they pick their team sometime, I'd have played Frimpong running on the right, running wild out there. I'm surprised he didn't get a run at all.
You see, this is what I'm saying. I can't agree with you, Cranky. Southgate is going to get all the accolades today for bringing him
he
up.
Will. Yeah. He shouldn't. Hello?
Yes, sir.
And one second. I have a call. 1 second. I'm trying to connect my phone to the system, but it's not working. I don't know why. Wait 1 second.
I thought you sorted that out. I thought that was working now.
No, it's supposed to be working. It's taking me straight to the speaker. I'm just trying to figure out why. Oh, I know why. I know it's mine. I think I turned it off actually. So let me. I think I disconnected him. Bluetooth. Let me connect this. Please call back, Mr. North Carolina. Please call back. I'm trying to hook up my phone here, and it doesn't want to connect.
So guys, that's just an incredible win. England are in the final of the Euros again for the second tournament in a row, and they await Spain, and it's going to be a brilliant
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Good evening. This is the Arsenal 101 and Cranky Live show. Simulcasting, watching the great England side of which I'm a citizen, by the way, people, today, beating the Dutch by 2-1, and Max, who predicted that England would lose because of strategy and systems and style of play, is wrong. Go ahead, caller.
Welcome to the Caribbean, Arsenal 101.
Nice one, bro. Nice one.
Arsenal 101 is Caribbean, trust me. He follows Jamaica.
Yeah, but he was trying to convince us earlier on about the quality of British food.
No, he said there's no British such thing as British food. He's saying the food is diversified.
Yeah.
Well, he's correct about that. It is, but what they consider, baked beans and sausage, pork sausage for breakfast is British food.
Yeah, I agree. Bro.
Well, we know you spent some time there at some point.
Yeah, so I'm quite familiar.
Yes.
Look, I've never seen you this joyous after Jamaica game.
That's not true. People, back up. You know something? I am on tape. In fact, somebody clipped me when Jamaica scored a goal and they published it. It was better than the Spanish calling goal. So that's not true. You have to take that back.
All right, okay. But I didn't see that.
Take that back.
As far as I have seen, I've never seen you this.
No. It's because Jamaica doesn't score goals. It's in YouTube. At least the one they scored, I was going crazy. But no, I'm happy England won.
It's you said just now that if they had played all the Watkins, they would have done better. I know how much better they could have done right now. They're in the finals, right? So
no, what I mean by this is this. So the most of the game, they have to play the ball in front. They can't get it. They can't play over the top behind. Only be over the behind was behind Bellingham because you have Van Dijk on the other side. They can't go to Saka because he's going to cover that off. So they have to go to Bellingham on the left. If Kane was moving, they could go down the middle. A while ago, Ali Watkins made a run from deep, and go all the way to the line to get the ball. Kane has made any of those runs.
He's done that all season. Scored 20-something goals.
Yeah.
Harry Kane scored more than that. So it's a difficult. The manager has so much resources that it's a difficult decision for him.
True.
They probably have the best strikers in the tournament, England.
Yes, they do. Better than Spain. Yeah.
And so it's difficult. It's difficult for the manager. He's in a very difficult situation, and unless he wins the final, it's always difficult against a very good Spain team. He's going to be criticized. It doesn't matter. He's in the final, and he's still gonna take a beat.
They can beat Spain. They can beat Spain. I'm telling you, they can beat Spain.
The game has to be played, right? They're both in it, so But at the end of the day, I think what we saw in the second half is something that I think has played English football, where they kind of lose a little bit of their confidence, it seems. I'm not sure if it's confidence, but they lose something that does not allow them to produce the same quality as they did in the first half. And Spain is consistent throughout the game for 90 minutes. So we'd see how that goes.
Yeah, I just thought they showed the Watkins goal again. It's a brilliant goal.
But it comes down to this. There's one thing the Premier League has different from the other teams: the speed and the intensity of the transition. Like, teams are going at it. It's almost like, remember the Marvin Hagler Thomas Hearns fight, where when the bell rings, you're just going. There's no sitting back. There's no resting. That's Premier League football, right? You're getting rushed. They play the rondo. You can't sit on the ball for longer than 2 seconds. Otherwise, you're going to have someone in your face. And that has been sadly missing from this tournament. International, there's why a lot of people say they don't like international football, because it's very slow and the build-up play is just not exciting to watch. But with England, if you saw the goal, see Cole Palmer, see that slip, bang, he hits it straight away. Yeah. Too many times we've been seeing the ball going sideways or backways and just this long build-up. Cole Palmer gets the ball. He doesn't even think twice. He slips it between 3 defenders, and then Ollie Watkins does the rest. And credit to Cole Palmer there for the assist, because that's really what makes it. Normally, you won't play that ball at international level, at this level.
But Apollo, the forward forces you to give him the ball.
Yeah, yes.
Because he put himself in a position where, you know what, it's so obvious, I got to give him the ball.
Yeah,
deep in the box too. Yeah.
I think I wish we were in a position where we could document what guys like Cole Palmer is sitting on the bench thinking in games in a tournament like this, where you know you should be out there, you believe you should be out there, you're not out there, there's people ahead of you, and you could still maintain the frame of mind to come in and influence the game in that way. You know, that's, you can't ask for more from him and Ollie Watkins. So you know, England is in the final. I think is what you know, the English fans wanted, is what they needed. They were in the final, the last one. So I don't know. Spain has been very good this tournament, very, very good.
No, they've been excellent. Not just very good. They've been excellent. They've been excellent. They've been excellent.
So
they're a brilliant team.
It's gonna be a game worth watching. What, they have like 4 days to get ready?
Yeah, but the thing about Spain is they don't have any center forward, and England defense is very good. So we'll see the matchup. The matchup's on the wings. It's Yamal against Shaw probably. I think Shaw will play, and then you have Walker on the other side.
That's a mismatch.
Yeah, probably. I think Walker can hold his own against Nico Williams because he can't run past Walker. He'd have to beat him.
Yeah.
You have to beat.
But let's get this clear. Saka can walk into any of these international teams. Every team you see playing here, he can walk into any of the.
But you know what? Spain will have to defend too.
This is the hold on a minute. Arsenal 101. This is the Arsenal and you coming out. Right? This is emotional Arsenal.
No, he can walk into most teams. He can walk into most teams.
You just said to us that Saka would play before Yamal and Nico Williams. That's what you just said to me.
Nico plays on the left. Saka plays on the right.
No, but you said we can walk. But he can't play. You think he can play before either of them?
Yeah, as I said, Nico Williams plays.
They're comparable,
on the left,
right?
So, yeah.
I mean, Saka has more in terms of what he's produced than those two, right?
His IQ, his football IQ is.
I mean, if you look at the stats, his stats have been ridiculous since he's been a regular. The kids are still younger. Nico is brilliant. They are brilliant players, so we can't take away from any of them. They are brilliant players.
Yeah, I think for me, I think Saka is very good. And Arsenal 101, I'm an Arsenal fan as well. I think he's very
he's
good.
an Arsenal fan. You wouldn't be able to tell sometimes though, because he's not a big Rice. He thinks Rice is a 40 million pound player.
Yeah, he is.
He doesn't rate right. By the way, he has an academy, Apollo.
And you agree with that.
Yeah, he has a football academy, by the way, Apollo. He has a football academy. And his kids play good football. He showed me some tapes. Really good football. Yeah.
Excellent.
At the end of the day, I think when you look at wingers and wingers of the past, guys like Ribery, I don't think, and maybe Saka could evolve into that mold, but those are the guys that, when you think about wingers and effective wingers, that was a nightmare to outside backs. These are the guys that you look to. They were unbelievable.
Saka's stats are comparable to any winger in football, maybe apart from Mbappe, probably over the last 3 years.
And what you have to remember, he's doing that while being double teamed.
Most wingers get double. Most good wingers get double teamed, right? Most very good wingers get double teamed. Yeah, but Saka has been producing, even when he's not playing well. The stat says otherwise, because I beat him sometimes. I give him a hard time sometimes, not going to the right, always going inside. But his stats are not questionable. They're ridiculous, actually.
Look, he's a very good footballer. He's young. He has some development to go. The thing is when we get emotional and we start talking about world class and that kind of stuff, allow him to develop. That conversation was to what
I think Southgate is a world class international manager. So why do I say that? Even though I think his game management is awful, because in the last 5 tournaments, only Harry Kane has knocked him out before he reached the semifinal.
Yeah.
When he kicked that ball to Tottenham from Qatar.
So KRANKY, one of the tasks of a coach is to be able to influence the game from the sideline in game, and he just did.
He doesn't.
But he just took Harry Kane off and put on Ollie Watkins.
Let me just say this for you: Harry Kane should not have started the game.
Well, yeah, but okay. So
and even if he started by halftime, you should realize he should not be in the game. He only took him off because he got desperate. Because it was so bad. It was so bad. He had to take him. He had no choice. He gave Ollie Watkins 12 minutes. Ollie Watkins did in 12 minutes what Kane couldn't do in the whole tournament, frankly.
But that's why it's a team, though. That's why it's a team sport.
But I'm just saying, you and I know, because you're playing devil's advocate here, that Kane should not be on the field. Kane is a brilliant striker. People, let's get this right. Brilliant goal scorer, been a brilliant striker, great in Bundesliga. He's been awful in this tournament. His average grade in the tournament is 4. He should not be on the field. Can't be on the field. And Watkins just showed him up today. You know what Watkins did? He created such a debate now for the final. That's all he did. Great debate for the final. Kane will be getting beaten for the whole time until the final. And Southgate doesn't play Watkins. Trust me. Especially against Spain, whose backline is not the greatest, and who's going to be dominating possession. You need the counter. Spain, Kane cannot counter. Can't get you up the field. So, sorry, North Carolina.
It's
Did you leave me? Did you leave? Wait, but is he gone?
19 goals and 13 assists in the Premier League.
Say that again?
No, go ahead. We said 19 goals and 13 assists. Who's that?
Ollie Watkins in the Premier League,
Yeah, 32 goal contribution.
Yeah.
In the Premier League.
And he's on the bench along with Ivan Toney. Who
He's better than Tony. He's better than Tony.
He's better than Tony in some areas, right? I mean, overall. So why aren't we pursuing him, Apollo?
He's not going to leave. He's not going to leave Villa.
No. But we're not pursuing him. We talk about Isak a lot, right? We say Isak, even though it's 120 million. We haven't talked about Ali Watkins, and he wants to come to Arsenal. You've said that in the past.
But they're not going to sell him because they've just got
in the Champions League.
They just got into the Champions League. That if they want an easy exit, then sell him.
Farouk, I'd be facetious about him being a world-class international manager, but his record suggests that, but he's not. His record suggests that you can't. Go ahead.
If we hadn't spent so much money recently on assists, we would more money at Ali Watkins. That's a player.
I think the lesson that everybody's learned is we saw Wenger sell Van Persie to Alex Ferguson, and look how that turned out. So no team's ever gonna do that,
especially a top 4 team.
Top 4 team are never gonna sell a direct rival their best place, but it's not gonna happen.
Villa needed money, that's why they sold that. Luis, they needed money.
They need to get in.
Watkins is a star tonight.
What is the top 4 team? What is the top 4 team?
Holly Watkins in the top. I mean, Villa is in the top 4 this year.
Top 4 team, a team that's not there one season.
He's a top 4 team.
A team that's consistently there.
No. There's the big 6 and there's top 4 teams. They're a top 4 team. They're not the big 6. They're a top 4 team.
And they've been knocking on the
door, right?
And they've been knocking on the door, right? They've been knocking on the door.
Since Emery came, they've been doing a lot of kicking on the door. They stopped knocking.
Well, in football, it's about consistency. See what happens this season coming.
So, people, I do have to run. I apologize, but I have obligation. But I'm back at 8 o'clock. No, 7:45. I'm going to drop a thumbnail for 7:45. Watch along for the best game of Copa. I'm predicting Colombia versus Uruguay. Non-stop running, NFL type game with tackles waist high and above. So please come and join us. Tony says he's going to join me. He went to an event tonight. So Apollo is probably seasoned like I am. Can't stay up late. But I have to go to work tomorrow. But
I got work
North Carolina. Will you join me, North Carolina? Will you join me tonight?
I still have not received my device. I'm just taking a little bit of beating from.
No, you can use your phone. You can use your phone.
The phone.
Our iPad. You can use phone or iPad. Yeah, you can.
If it's on the week, if it's Friday night, if it's Cranky, if it's Friday night or weekend, I can join you because I watch NFL games up to 3-4 in the morning. Sometime I message Cranky and it's 3-4 a.m. and he's saying, what are you doing up?
Yeah, what are you doing up?
Hey, Cranky.
Yes.
Arsenal 101 just don't want to stay up late and miss breakfast in the morning. You want to
Hey, listen, brother, did Cranky tell you what I had for breakfast this morning?
What do you have?
Avocado, bulla cake, toto bread.
I know people say it bulla cake.
and tomorrow me have ackee and sawfish and breadfruit. That's my breakfast.
Okay.
So he does eat. Apollo eat Jamaican. Trust me. Curry goat, oxtail, the whole works. He eat West Indian. He's Jamaican. He's Jamaican. Am I real Jamaican? I'm not fraud. All right, people. So I do have to run. Apollo, you gonna stay on? I have to run actually.
I've got to run because I've got to go and pick up my wife from the station in about 3 minutes.
All right, so I'm gonna drop a thumbnail in the next 10 minutes, and then I have to do some stuff. People, we're back here at 7:45 with North Carolina with Tony from the UK. Please join us. There's about 60 people in the chat. All you can join and bring your friends and family and your cats and dogs and whatever it is. We have some fun. All right, people.
Brilliant.
Peace out.
See you later, guys. All the best, man. Nice one.